Hello, welcome. This is Liches and Witches, the first session of our Tuesday every other week descent into Avernus game. Hello, everybody. How are you all feeling?
I'm ready.
Ready, super. Ready to get into this?
Ready.
Oh dear, this is going to be interesting. Before we get started, I'm just going to quickly go around, and everyone's just going to quickly just introduce their characters, and then we'll start off and get straight into it. So we'll start off with Guy, being the seasoned, because you're straight in front of me. So can you introduce your character, please?
I am Kurgan of Netherwinter, Blood Hunter. I kill monsters.
Nice, okay. Paddy?
I'm Rufus Tealeaf. Used to be a hill fare merchant. I'm sure everyone is as rich as me, and I'm basically always right, so, I'm pretty much the hero of the story. That's it. I'm a halfling. Ready to go.
Alright, and Gemma?
I'm Kira. I'm a wood elf ranger, and I'm a hired killer.
Nice. Okay, cool. And yes, I'll be I'm Steve. I'm going to be DMing this session. So I'm just going to get straight into it because we've been planning this for God knows how fucking long, and we finally going to get around to it. So we are playing Descent into Avernus, and it starts off in Baldur's Gate. So welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Carnthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city which hugs the foggy harbour. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like fleas to a carcass. Following the river further east would eventually lead you to the city of Turiel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard. Or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Turiel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city had fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Turiel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension the city itself. The Flaming Fist have gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Ulder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city gates to staunch out the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. All of this was brought to your attention shortly after you were drafted by the Flaming Fist to help defend the city. Your orders are to speak to Captain Zodge at the Basilisk Gate, which pierces the city's eastern wall and takes its name from the various statues that rest in its niches and perch atop its battlements. Unseen beyond the sealed Basilisk Gate, a dirt road stretches through the outer city slums to the bridge known as Worm Crossing, then to distant realms beyond. Dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control an angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, a tall man with long black hair and a leather eye patch, it takes you a while to find him. A fight breaks out between commoners and soldiers, and you finally spot the one-eyed captain as he wades into the fray and begins throwing punches. Just another day in the City of Blood. So you are coming up to the Basilisk Gate, and you are seeing this huge amount of commoners just fucking brawling with the Flaming Fist, this mercenary company, and you three together are tasked to find and contact Captain Zodge. You see him wade into the fray. What do you do?
I mean, this is just my opinion, but they look like they got handled.
Agreed.
You see them just going nuts against the commoners. They have no real interest in keeping kind of truce, but they will keep kind of order. They would happily take out instigators easily if they see them kind of riling up the crowd.
Should not have said that.
Yeah. What do you do as you've been tasked to find him?
So how big's the crowd roughly?
Obviously the crowd is roughly between 50 and 75 people trying, obviously cramming against this door, wanting to leave Baldur's Gate as they expect doom.
Okay, looking into the crowd, can I identify anyone that's kind of trying to lead the fray or push people and go over there type of thing?
Or into the kind of the more...
Trying to get people involved and instigating it effectively.
roll investigation. Oh, no, perception, I guess.
Perception. Oh.
Well, the first roll of the day.
First roll of the day, gotta find my dice.
Yeah.
D20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's some in the centre.
Yeah. Roll D20. 14, then add your number, perception, which is a -1.
13.
13. You see a few people kind of making their way to the front and trying to argue with a flaming fist. It doesn't take them long to get smacked down by one of them and thrown, obviously, behind to be kind of imprisoned. You see Captain Zodge kind of dealing with the guy kind of with the eye patch kind of coming in, kind of taking through a few of them, throwing them out of the crowd to kind of cool down the situation.
Well, goodness, I'm not going to be able to throw many people out of that crowd.
Or we just try and wade off the way through. Are they in front of us?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You'll wade your way through.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm going to wade my way through. Basically just using shit, I'm just going to try and strength it, basically.
You see them as they as one of the flaming fist throws one of the commoners back into the kind of crowd, kind of to try and disperse them. You see him almost clearly taking his money pouch as he goes. These are mercenaries. Horrible mercenaries.
I'm going to use my class ability nimble. I can move through any space a creature is occupying larger than me, because I'm tiny. Now I'm going to try and pick a few pockets on the way.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Oh dear.
What number is that?
Not great. 11.
As you kind of try and make your way closer to the one-eyed man, you have a go at someone's kind of coin purse. That's the word sentence to say, but I'm going to keep it.
No.
And he feels the slight tug, and he grabs your hand and shouts at the dwarf voice, "Hey, what are you doing there? What are you doing?" And he kind of yanks your hand and kind of causes a scene. You two see the predicament. Guy, let's go in that order. It's easier that way.
Have you let go of the purse?
He's got his hand.
He's got his hand here, but have you let go of the purse?
Yeah.
I don't believe
I didn't grab the purse. I grabbed. I thought it was a purse.
I'm just gonna carry on wading through.
Cool. Just roll a strength just to kind of make your way through the crowd.
Ooh, that's actually really good. 22.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you kind of just pass people, probably like Assassin's Creed, kind of like pushing them out the way, but not too much to kind of cause distress. You're just wanting to go in a clear line. You should pick up some dice. A few guards kind of notice you and see you walking forwards. They kind of know that you're one of the new recruits, and they kind of start kind of clearing a place for you to stand as you go through.
Yeah.
Gemma.
Can I chop his hand off?
Wait, specify whose? We say his.
Not yours.
A bit harsh.
Okay, maybe not
Are
then.
you going to get you? Do you look like you're getting agitated?
Hmm?
Do you look like you're getting agitated?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Can I?
You're making too much of a scene.
Can I want to roll
Oh, are we not meant to make a scene?
persuasion? I'm gonna get. Whoa! Excuse me, flaming fist here. Official business, gentlemen. Could you move out the way, please? Try to get through. You, especially. Go get off me.
Yeah, roll for persuasion.
I'm a very small 9.
The guy clocks you in the face. He's going to. Shall I roll it? You take 2 points of damage as he clocks you in the nose, and it causes an altercation, causing Zodge to make a beeline towards you as you are starting a brawl, which is the opposite he wants. He wants to do. He's literally taking out people, kind of giving a smackdown and throwing back in the crowd, basically telling them to fuck off, and you're just making it worse. So he's like, right, okay, you're making it in the middle of the crowd. You're going to get your ass kicked.
No, they're in the wrong
Guy, you see the guy smack Rufus on the nose. You let go of the coin purse as you're kind of dazed.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
What do you do? You see Zodge making a beeline towards him.
I'm gonna ready an action to basically draw my weapons if things get as bad as I think they're gonna get.
Okay. You see Zodge make eyes at you and kind of almost basically get back now. Basically get them out. As he's made a sight for you.
Okay, well then I'll go in to then get the other two.
Okay, roll another strength to wade into the crowd.
That is a 14.
Okay, you kind of find it a bit more difficult this time, as a lot of people are kind of staring around this kind of duel between this tiny ass halfling and this tall man. But you make your way up to him, and you're able to kind of in place to kind of drag pull him out of the fray.
This is being grabbed onto still by the man.
No, he's got clocks around the face.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Come on, this way.
Cool, Gemma. You see Kurgan pull Rufus out of the kind of this small circle that's been made.
Okay.
And you see Zodge coming closer towards you, kind of with a small detachment of flaming fists, kind of making a wedge into the crowd to come and pull you out.
Okay.
Sensing that.
Like that way, like go that way. Okay.
Way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sensing that there's going to be a big thing kicking off.
I want to follow them.
Yeah, make a strength just to get through the crowd.
Yeah.
So roll a d20 and add your strength to it.
7.
And it's a small number on your strength. So on
It's
the left hand
away
side.
me from the
This one.
scrap.
Nope, left hand.
That is all dragging, so come on.
That one
come
there.
on.
11.
I mean, to drag me.
So it'd be a 0?
Kneel
So it's
down.
a small number. So it'd be a
Oh right.
modifier.
Okay. Yeah.
So what do you get in total?
7.
7. You find it really difficult. You kind of starting lagging behind. A lot of people are getting a bit more rowdy.
Okay.
Did you get any bonus because I'm basically making the way?
She's behind you.
So I'm following.
Following, basically,
But
like I'm like
There's a crowd between
I'm like
you.
the snowplow. She's just taking advantage.
There's a
of
crowd
it.
between you. The flaming fists are here. You are here, and you need to make your way this way. The crowd here, fine.
Right.
But as you're kind of stuck,
Okay.
you're trying to kind of like climb through as the crowd slowly moves forward.
Could you do things like calming spells and things like that, or
Got
is
any?
that, I don't know
No.
what.
There are
Okay.
some.
Yeah.
there
Okay.
are
Cool.
some. You can unlock at later levels.
Oh. Okay.
It's
Cool.
like the coming Bible!
Yeah. Everyone likes a calming fire.
That is a good go-to spell for calming down a situation. Scary lady in the house, fireball. It worked. I did it.
Goes to Paddy. You are being dragged away.
I can't imagine I'm just held up at the moment.
Zodge has now grabbed kind of the scruff of your neck, and he's he's kind of admiring your moxie, but then throwing you kind of the rest of the troops.
But I thought I still had him.
He's come towards you now. He's grabbed you and he's kind of wrenched you off him.
Oh, okay.
Off him, and he looks at you and goes, "Where's the other?"
She's right.
Three of you.
Yeah, she's right. Shit.
Go get her. Come back. I'll be at
Sorry,
the back.
guys.
Alright, wading through again.
Yep.
For a 17.
Yeah, you fucking pull your way through to, you see Kara.
Kira, yeah, whatever.
I will pronounce it properly at some point.
K-Dog.
Kate
K-Dog.
Dowd.
K-Dog.
And you manage to find each other.
Okay.
What do you?
This way. And then we've got backtrack.
Yeah. As Kurgan kind of makes a small kind of passage for you. Anything you want to do going through this crowd?
Can I jump over them?
It's a thick crowd. You can probably try and get on someone's shoulders and kind of like dart across them. It's going to be a very high difficulty check. You can try it.
No. What no, let's not.
What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Exactly. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of hold onto your shoulders and
Okay.
buggy through. Huh?
You're escape.
Yeah.
You're doing the festival move where it's like one
Yeah,
long string of
exactly.
people
I'm trying to get to the
front.
front of the Ramstein and I'm holding onto your shoulders.
Okay, you slowly make your way and you get up to Captain Zarge. anything you want to do. He's surrounded by 6 other Flaming Fist soldiers.
And me.
And yourself, yeah.
Chilling as he's got scruff.
Yep.
Yeah. He's kind of thrown you to... You kind of ordered to stand next to the wall of this large bastion tower, kind of adjoined to the gatehouse.
Lovely.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to you and goes, "Oh, the refugee crisis. Stoked fears in Baldur's Gate... I can't do this voice. It stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Aturiel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground. Apparently, our Grand Duke, Alder Ravengard, was visiting Aturiel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of the Toragard call themselves Hellriders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Aturiel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. Bastards. We're arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. And for that, I need your help." He kind of assumes that you're not going to back out. And he continues saying, "Baldur's Gate is being plagued by followers of the Dead Three. The gods, Bane, Baal and Merkel. I thought we've wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. A few blocks from the Basilisk Gate is Elfsong Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there, gathering rumours for the guild. She owes me a favour, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and, for the love of Balduran, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends." He turns around and continues on.
Yeah,
200 gold pieces. That's a good price.
I mean, it's okay.
Any wriggle room?
Can't wriggle anymore. Oh, well, I...
How's your face? I know it hurt. How is it like?
No, I'm fine.
That's good then. As long as it's not broken. As long as it's not broken, it's okay. I suggest that we head over to the tavern.
Yes.
Yes, are you the negotiator?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm joking, of course. Shall we? You lead the way, I can't see from here. There's too many people.
Let's go. And yeah, we'll head over.
Cool. So you know Baldur's Gate quite well at this point, and you make your way across. You kind of sideline a few alleyways to get around this kind of raucous rabble, and you slowly make your way across to Elfsong Tavern. I'm just trying to find its nice description here, but yes. So you slowly kind of make your way to this kind of large building, kind of wooden rafters, kind of peaking about 3 stories high. 2 stories high, sorry. And kind of pitched roof. Trying to find all the other bits now. So you go into, you enter the tavern. There are several patrons all drinking. What do you want to do?
I'll go to the bar and order a pint. Well, half.
That's a good point. Where's the... You pass me... There's a DM screen, so there's... Where is it? So behind the monster manual, there should be a DM screen.
What, one of these things?
Yeah, that's it. So
Yeah, me too.
pass that. It's got all the food prices
I
here.
don't need names, just need to look somebody looks important.
There you go. So, there we go. So you make your way up to the tavern bar, and you notice this half elf kind of summons you forward, and he goes, "So, what are you having?"
One halfling pint, please.
Yeah, I can give you a mug. I guess that's a halfling pint.
Yes, a halfling pint.
Yeah, that's fine. They come in pints. And he starts obviously pouring a few things, and he places a mug on the bar, and 4 copper, please.
Copper. Oh, well, really got a gold piece. Oh dear. Change?
Yes, yeah. What have you got?
Gold.
Fine, yes. He gives you he gives you 9 silver and 6 copper.
Come on, we're going to look around the bar so it looks important.
Okay. You kind of look around, but you see no one kind of fitting the would-be description of this person.
So, barkeep,
Yes.
I've been told to talk to a lady.
There's a few, but any particular one? A name normally helps.
Well, clearly it's a very important lady. We've been sent by the captain.
Possibly. We have many obviously ships that dock here. Which particular ship are you looking for?
No, not a ship. They're just here. There's a lady here somewhere.
There's a lady here somewhere. Excellent. Again, obviously, is she an elf, a human? What's her name?
Yes, she's very important.
Yeah. Oh dear, I think you've had a bit too much alcohol. I'll give you some water. That's absolutely fine. He turns around and kind of gives you like a bit of a queer eye, going, and goes back. You two kind of seeing the palaver that Rufus is doing. Guy.
You see, I'm very confident. I don't need to write down names.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
gonna go up to the bar. So, Ref, can I do a history check?
Yeah.
What a waste of a dice roll.
Fuck no, I got a 1.
Yep. No
Da,
chance.
da, da, da.
You get to the as soon as you cross the threshold into the bar, you're like, fuck. What's her name?
No, he's convinced it's Rosie.
Yeah. You can try and take a. What's your wild guess?
Is Tanya here?
Go for Tanya, are you?
Oh, is either Tina or Tana? That was Tanya. I was like, oh shit.
Tanya.
Tanya.
I don't think. He kind of shouts out, "Is there Tanya here? Tanya!" Doesn't seem so, sir.
Oh, thought we were at the wrong place.
No, I'm sure this is the right place. Don't worry, I've got this. Go to the first woman I can see.
Fucking hell, okay.
This is going to be very long.
Okay, you go up to this half-elf woman. She seems to be drinking with a kind of a few friends. She's, say, mid-60s looking.
Excuse me, my lady.
Yes.
I've been sent by the captain to, I think, speak with you.
Captain?
Nope, wrong person.
And he just follows you as you walk off. Strange fellow.
Is there anyone that looks like they've got like bouncers type thing by them, like guards?
So there's 2 bouncers by the
What that means, like VIP type people
By
who
the-
have,
by the
like,
door.
their own personal.
No, you don't see anything, but you hear a lot of kind of shouting coming from upstairs.
To go to the barkeep and much happening upstairs.
Oh, it's another floor. Obviously, lots of card games going on there.
Oh.
And dice
If I
games.
head up?
Yeah, of course, obviously a drink.
I'm going to keep cruising around women.
Pint, please.
It passes you another a mug of ale. Obviously, a full copper, please.
Why is mine the same size as his? I said pint.
Oh, okay. He gets a taller glass and pours that mug, and then the same size mug again. So you've got 2 mugs worth. 8 copper, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's got a piece.
He gives you 9 silver and 2 copper back. Gemma, you see him both grabbing a pint at the bar. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, I'll have a pint.
Okay, yeah, you.
I don't know how the money works.
I'm
That's
just
so it's copper,
It's 8.
silver, gold.
No,
There are 10 coppers to a silver, 10 silvers
We had it.
I don't know if I've got
to
any
a gold, and you should have gold right there.
though. Is that
So
15?
you've got 15.
Okay,
It's got-
cool.
So he will give you. You take 1 gold off. So you've got 14
Oh, I need
gold.
a pencil.
Where's the pencil case?
Oh, yeah, cool.
So he takes you slide 1 gold coin across the bar. He takes it, and he gives you back 9 silver and 6 copper. That's a
Just
change.
cross that out to 14, yes?
Yeah, it'll just erase
Cool.
it. There should be
Okay.
erasers in
No,
the.
that's fine.
thing.
I'll just draw over it, it's fine.
I want to change my tactic.
Mhm.
I'm going to go use stealth and start eavesdropping on tables to see if I can hear anything relevant to our situation.
Roll stealth to not be seen and perception to hear.
Is 19 on my stealth.
Cool. You're simply just walking around. Look like you're trying to find a seat. No one's really paying attention to you. Roll perception to hear.
15.
You hear a few things. It's mostly about the kind of this people playing this game upstairs, and someone's doing very well.
Ooh, I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay. You see Rufus make his way towards the stairwell.
Sneak.
As you go towards the stairwell, you see them go towards the stairwell. That's stairwell. You go upwards, and I'm going to try and find the description of this. So lit lanterns hang from the rafters in this windowless room. Rugs cover the wooden floor and help dampen the noise from the drunken patrons gathered around 2 large tables, eating and playing games of Baldur's Bones. One of the individuals seated at the table nearest the stairs is this woman, and she seems to be doing very well at it. Do you want to know more about Baldur's Bones?
Yes.
So they seem to be playing this popular dice game, and best way of saying it's like blackjack. So you see each player put an agreed ante into a pot. They all roll 3 dice, and then they proceed to play clockwise, going around the table, with the host of the game going last. And on their turn, they choose to stand or roll. If the player stands, the next player can take a turn, and a player who rolls takes an additional die and rolls it. If the total of their dice exceed 21, they bust and are out of the game. Otherwise, they keep rolling until they stand or break. And after everyone's had a turn, the highest point total, excluding players who've busted, wins the game and takes the pot. And you
That
see,
sounds like a great game.
yeah, and you see, yeah, they're doing
Ooh.
quite well.
I'll walk up to the table with the lady. Oh, do you mind if I join in, ladies and gentlemen?
So you see this this kind of this human woman, and you see them kind of, obviously she seems to be doing quite well, and she kind of offers you a seat.
Thank you very much. I'll hop up onto the seat.
Anything else that you guys want to do?
I'm going to observe.
I want to play.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
Okay. Right, okay, let's do it then. So, there's those rules. So, everyone needs... Okay.
Luckily, I'm very confident in my ability.
Oh dear.
3 dice. I'm guessing it will be D6s for this. When they say
Three
player
D6s.
rolls 3 dice, so everyone grab at least 3 d6s, and then here is if you need another one.
You can't. If it's to get to 21, that's 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because you got 3 6. It's kind of like that. But if the dice exceeds 21,
Yeah, but you can't physically roll.
Yeah, but you get
you
another
can't
dice.
physically. But if I give you d8s, the number would be higher. If
Yeah.
you roll 888, that would be 24.
Yes, you bust.
Okay, roll 24. Everyone gets 3 d8s.
So we got some D8s.
I've got literally there's loads of d8s, so go nuts.
8.
8.
Moisturize me.
Moisture.
Yeah. So everyone's
need
got at least
some-
3
need
d8s.
some?
Yes, please. I need 2 please.
2. Tick. I can't find them now.
One more. You had your hand over.
Oh, there we go.
Find all
One.
the diamonds.
There we go.
Thank you very much. That's a D10.
Oh. There we go.
There should be loads in there. I bought loads of dice.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one as well for Tarina. Okay. Everyone got their d8s?
Oh yeah.
Right, give them a roll.
All of them at the same time.
All of them at the same time. And make a note.
There's most definitely a 9.
It's 10.
Okay.
Oh,
D8,
yes.
And you got 9.
So
Right.
and
I need another.
When it's on the roll,
Sorry, just rolling again.
Yeah.
Was that 1? Right, 1, 3.
so
Oh yeah, no, that's
so
good.
we go over to we can roll an extra dice to add to this total.
Okay, so keep them to yourselves. How much gold are you putting in
1.
to the pot? 1 gold?
I'm not playing.
1 gold.
Right. Okay, 3 golds go in, another guy 4 gold, and there's 4 gold in the pot. The woman goes,
Like this.
right, okay, let's go clockwise. And she starts off with Paddy. So she goes, do you want to roll again? So roll another dice. So you can
Yes.
you basically keep adding another, you basically roll another one. So remember your number and then roll again.
Yep.
So that way you don't use thousands of d8s.
I'm going to stick.
Okay. It goes to a man next to her. He rolls and he goes. He kind of sits there thinking for a while. He rolls it again. Then he hears throws his dice across the table. Sits there grunt. He busts out. It goes to Gemma. So remember your total that you had.
Yeah, 5. 7. So that's 12. And do I roll again if I want to keep
If
going?
you want to keep going, you either bust or you.
8.
Oh. So do you want to?
Do you want to get that one?
I think I'll stay.
Okay. And Tariel kind of looks at hers. She rolls. Okay. She looks up. Rolls again. She goes. And she keeps it in, and she goes. And she puts the pot across to Gemma. If no one's got higher than 20.
I've got 20.
You got 20.
Oh.
Fuck, I don't know how to do fucking
You split a pot, sure.
split the pot. Yeah, two each.
Yay!
Because,
Nice one. Well
What
done.
a well done. Another round.
Oh yeah!
All right.
I'm got a lucky streak coming
The
on.
guy storms off and goes, "Oh, fuck this." It's just you two. And she goes, "Make it interesting, shall we? Let's double up the pot." And she flips in 3 gold.
Ooh.
Go on.
That 3 gold down to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, it's only money.
Match 3. She looks at you all.
Yeah, go on.
Throws in. Cool. Right. She brings over a kind of cups and she goes, right. And then, so you can all roll in secret. Paddy, do you want to
I'm just brain.
stand or roll?
Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to roll. Oh. The odds are not with me. I'm going to roll again.
Fucking hell.
It's getting close.
No, I wouldn't.
I'm very confident, okay? No, actually, I need my lucky dice. Whoop! Ah!
You bust.
Bust.
It's between you and me.
Right.
Ladies first, before you roll. As you're loitering, you hear kind of a few things. You kind of hear this old man going, "I'll bet my last copper piece that those so-called refugees are advanced scouts for an army that's preparing to attack Baldur's Gate." So he sits there. Fucking old people.
Bully!
Alright, boomer. Right. You roll your dice.
Okay, stay.
Right, she rolls hers. She kind of sits back and goes, opens up the dice, 20.
20.
She goes, I like this. And she divvies out the gold. So it was 9, and she gives you 4, and she takes 5 as the host. As soon as she takes the 5,
So, sorry, what do I get?
you get 4 gold.
Okay.
Basically, you gave your gold. You just gave the gold away. Well, you won.
Well, actually, no, because I put 3 in, so actually -1. I wasn't on winning streak, so I think we need to go again.
I'm
It's,
plus 6, so I'm doing alright.
Wow, we definitely need to go again. More! This is the evening now.
Again?
This is
One more. Okay, we'll do one more. You wanting to join?
I know.
Is this
Okay,
the-
one more.
Have that moment.
What? She goes, so what's going in the pot then?
I'm good for 3 again.
Okay. And she flicks in 3 gold.
Yeah, go on then.
3 gold, 3 gold.
I'm going to attempt to flick 3 and I'll fuck it up.
Yeah, okay, cool. Guy, as you are kind of loitering still, you hear another kind of woman going, I hear the Flaming Fist is decapitated. The captains have already started bickering over who should be in charge of with Alder Ravengard's gone. With Alder Ravengard gone, I should say. Paddy.
Oh yeah, I'm going to
You
roll
did.
again. I did this last time.
She got eyes up the amount
I'm
of dice you're
still
rolling.
very confident. I did exactly this last time.
Right.
Stick or roll, stand or roll. Goes time is money.
Now I'm going to stick.
Alright. Goes to you.
I'm very confident I learn from my mistakes.
So, okay.
Bugger.
Last one for Guy. You hear kind of this kind of large half orc goes, with Rovengard out the way, who'll be the next Grand Duke, I wonder? My money's on Thamara Van Vampor. Practically born in the sewers. She was, and is, more vicious than a swarm of rats. You see the one start rolling under a cup. Keeps kind of going, and kind of see a glint in her eye. She leans back and goes, after you.
19.
21.
Bugger.
21.
Bugger!
Woo!
She goes, doing well. Gives you 4, takes 5. As she does that, the tavern is filled with this ghostly lamentation of an elven spirit that seems to haunt this place. However, on this occasion, it seems to not sing for its lost kind of lover, but for the lost city. This completely surprise. You see everyone going, "What the fuck is going on?" Obviously, you kind of hear it all going around. Even though the woman seems quite confused. Who knows Elvish here? I know you do. Being the wood elf, do you two know Elvish?
Is it in the Thieves' Count?
No.
Then no.
Right. Okay. So Gemma, you hear these lyrics. I'm just going to read them out. Okay. Start again. Oh, sing a song of Artorial, of water, woods, and hill. I'm going to try and sing this. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Artorial, when her foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet, from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty hell riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Artorial, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by immortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Artorial until our final breath. Roll. So obviously, have you the question to you guys, and this kind of flesh out your backstories perhaps, is would have your characters previously been to Artorial, or you can try and just do an intelligence check, a history check.
Off the map, which direction is Artorial from Baldur's Gate? Is it to the north?
East, along the river.
So they have a big trading scene.
It's a very big religious city.
I probably would have passed through there.
Okay, so roll just a history check then. Any of you guys can jump in on this.
I'm going to go with a hand in there. And I'll jump out anyway.
11.
15.
15. Gemma,
18.
18.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. So history checks then. You know that the companion referred to in the song is the name given to the artificial sun that burns over Artorial, protecting the city and its surrounding lands against undead. Yeah, everyone seems to be quite surprised by all this. There's a pure silence goes over the bar. It takes a while for the kind of sing-song to kind of pick back up.
Does the apparition disappear?
Yeah, it disappears. You see the woman get up and go, well, let's put a dampener on the night. I bid you adieu. I'm due at the bar.
Before you leave,
Mm-hmm.
the captain told us to come speak with you.
An eyes narrow. Captain Zodge, I presume?
That's the one.
Sorry, what is your name?
I'm not knowing.
I'm going to double check the client. I forgot myself.
Her name is, isn't it Tariel?
Tarina.
Serena.
You are so close. It's Tarina.
Writing that down.
So,
So, Terry. Tell us more.
Terry loves yogurt.
Terry loves you.
she goes and goes, I assumed he told you to find me.
He literally did.
Brilliant. Well, she kind of keeps an eye on the dimming of the sun. She goes, look, if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, alright? I've got some friends that are due to show up at some point. So, if you stay here for a bit, and, if they show up and cause me a bit of annoyance...
You want protection, yes?
Yeah. If you help me kill them all,
Yes.
I'll help you.
That went from protection to kill them all.
Well, obviously protecting me would be killing them, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Damn.
I like
but
this one.
it goes from protecting you and waiting for them to strike, or we just going for them.
Well, either or. I don't want to be hurt. And she starts leaving, going to the bar downstairs.
That sounds like a jolly good idea.
Can we get drinks on the house?
Yes.
I don't work for the bar. You've got to convince the elf downstairs.
Oh.
Luckily, you've just made some rather good winnings, I hear.
Yes, it was. And you're not getting that back, I'm afraid.
Oh, come now. Well, where's the hazard pay?
Roll persuasion.
13.
She goes, I like your candour, but it's a hard-earned coin. She walks off and then flicks you a gold coin as a petty penance.
Oh, I'm going to use stealth to hide that.
Yeah.
Big.
Cool. So she kind of goes back downstairs towards
Only -3.
the front door.
Are we not just waiting for our friends to come
I
now?
think
So, her friend's coming up here. Should we join the other gambling table? There's so many questions. She really did run off too soon. Oh, how
she said wait here,
Well,
so...
isn't she going
No,
down
she
to the
said
bar?
wait in the tavern, not wait here.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
So we can go downstairs and
I'm
have a quick
stickler for
drink.
details. She said wait here. No, I'm joking. Let's go.
Let's go get a couple of drinks.
Okay. You head back down to the tavern. There seems to be still this kind of eerie quietness now. Obviously, everyone they're still drinking a bit of revelry, but everyone's still a bit somber about what's happened. And you go up to the bar, and obviously the old man, obviously the half elf, comes up and goes, "A drink." Seems a bit somber now.
Yes, I think so. Perhaps a large.
He goes, "Oh, excellent. I'm guessing what he had." And kind of points if you've gone down with them.
Yeah, I've got
no,
down with
same
it.
again.
Oh, same again. It's the same size you had.
Yes, large.
Okie dokie. He pulls out this mug, which looks like a child's cup in his hand, and fills it up. And he goes, 4 copper, as he slides it towards you.
Perfect. Nice large drink.
Excellent. You give him 4 copper back, so you got enough. Cool. He kind of shuffles it into kind of his hand and places it into the till. Anything for you?
I'm alright at the moment.
And Malay.
Bottle of wine.
A bottle of wine. Of course. He kind of straightens out his shirt and he goes, "Well, I'll see what we've got for you in our cellar." He kind of disappears for a while.
Wine? Oh.
Wine. I want a pint of wine.
You can buy a pitcher of common wine.
Yeah, how much?
He goes up to you and goes, "It'll just be 2 silver for a pitcher of wine."
Yeah, go on then.
He kind of brings up this already kind of made of wine. Kind of, you see a few kind of dotted around the table.
Why is it so big?
They like it this way.
Pour it into smaller cups.
Ah, right. That must be
Yes.
for like a hall or something. A lot of people. Everything more expensive.
Is there anything you want to do here? Or are you just going to wait for Tarina's friends?
Can we ask if the bartender has seen that ghosty thing happen before?
Yeah, he goes to you, and I was very surprised by, normally she sings of her lost lover. This has never really happened.
Oh, so she's a regular.
Strange.
She's a regular.
Oh yes, she haunts the place, or haunts. She provides music in a horrible, somber way.
So it's
It's
like
odd that the Dead Those changed its song.
sounds like undead slavery. I mean, it's
Well,
crazy.
you know, she's doing it because she wants to do it. I'm not making her do it. But
That does sound like slavery with extra steps.
Mhm.
the one song, the one thing that the word that sticks to my memory is the Hell Riders. Do you remember what Captain Zodge told you about the Hell Riders?
So to be killed on sight.
They'd be killed on sight. Yeah.
So aren't the Hell Riders evil? That's my understanding.
Okay, so good question. For any character who's been to or succeeds a history check, will know this. So give it a roll. It's a high one.
19.
Close.
16.
And Guy?
9.
No, you don't really recall why they were named Hellriders.
Damn.
But it's possible that one of the other people might know what a Hellrider is.
Asking about. Do you know much about the Hellriders?
Or know anyone who does know about the
Give me a roll.
Hellriders?
He goes, interestingly, there were so named long ago when they descended into the 9 hells on horseback to fight devils. Most of them never returned.
Well,
They were mounted devil hunters.
They sound like good guys.
I mean, not the devils. That's literally genocide. Anyway. So, moving on swiftly. We did find the lady, by the way. Thank you for the help.
Oh, excellent. You see her kind of sitting at the bar by herself, kind of.
So,
in a
is
picture
Terry
one.
a regular?
She comes in every now and then. It's mostly to work her magic upstairs.
She does magic?
Well, no, she plays dice games.
Oh.
As you're talking to them, 8 motley humans saunter into the tavern. The leader is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye and a cruel sneer and a pirate's swagger. It's Ailstorm. The others are unsavoury.
We are not worthy.
Rowdy bunch who
Can
act,
we join them?
who act as if they own the place. One goes, "We're looking for an old friend of ours," says the dead-eyed man, and he sniffs the air. "Goes by the name Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldur's Bones."
I'm just gonna get ready for how to break loose.
Yeah.
'Cause that was basically the magic words.
Tarina kind of puts her hands over her head and goes, "Oh, not now," as she kind of looks at her kind of 3/4 of ale and thinks about necking it in one. So it's going to be a big task, this. He goes, "I'll offer a tall glass of ale to anyone with information on Tarina's location." So you see several people kind of
I'm gonna.
start putting their hands up,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
including you.
No!
And
Although,
So,
I just want to draw my weapon.
you see 2 of the pirates watch the exit.
Damn.
so I'm gonna get up. I was like, "She ain't here, mate."
And the bouncers just look on. They're not getting involved in this.
No.
I want to use
I was
stealth.
I'm gonna get up. "She ain't here, mate."
You ain't here. Roll persuasion.
It's deception, because I'm definitely.
While he's
lying.
having that encounter, I want to use stealth and position
Yeah,
myself
so-
behind
so-
them. And get ready. Stealthily.
14.
Nope. He goes, "I've been told she's somewhere around here." You see, a patron goes, Yeah, I know where she is. If you come forward in that tall mug of ale," and he goes, "Ugh," and flicks a coin to this patron sitting over there, and he goes, "Yeah, she's right there," and he points directly at her at the bar, and he goes, and literally as soon as he clocks her, he's like, "Oh, here we are, finally."
Sounding
So,
really
him and the 5 other people start kind of going towards her. What do?
I'm going to charge in.
Are you stealthy?
I am
Can
stealthy.
you roll stealth for me, please?
Yeah. Well, I tried to stealth while we were getting ready.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
can I have 22?
Cool. All right. You get. Let's draw out the inn, and we'll get cracking on this, shall we?
Someone's child is killing me!
Someone control their toddler.
It's got my ankles!
You passed the ball.
I'm going to bravely stab him in the ankle.
That was a bit of aggressive, wasn't it? Calm down.
All prep.
Main character.
Just
With
make
a
sure.
long
I'll
sword.
put the action cam on so I know where roughly the centre is.
I didn't write down what I do with my
D8. So you attack.
Okay, centre is the centre, that's good.
3 plus 2, so it's 5 to hit.
And it's D8.
It's 1d8 plus 3. Because you actually take 3 multiplied to it.
Well, I think I've got advantage.
10, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Luckily, I have lots of D8s from gambling, so I'm well positioned for this.
Actually, yeah. So I'll first grab my d8 back. It's the black and red one.
So-
Yeah, thank you. Because I'm going to need that for stabbing people. Here I go killing again.
Here I go killing again.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh boy. My favourite.
Right, can you place yourselves in the tavern, please?
Which one am I?
You're the small one.
What?
Where's the bar?
I am a full 3 foot
And the bar,
ish.
good question, is trying to work out the amount of squares. Because my eyes are not doing very well today.
Which one did you just stealth murder?
The talky one with the swagger.
The one that's blind in one eye.
Yeah, that's the one. Well, it's hard to see me coming.
Gross.
Like a real hero.
What can I say?
Yeah,
I'm
we'll go
very
for that one.
That one. Cool. The bar is.
I have to make sure that patron doesn't escape either. Snitches get stitches.
Cool.
So she's here.
She's there. Yep.
So I've been there. Wherever you want to be.
Put myself there.
Oh, cool. And
Well,
where the guys just
Yeah,
so I
wherever
can
they come
position
in.
Paddy in
Behind them.
the correct position to be stabbing them.
Cool. Jem, can you pass me the monster manual,
Prepare your
please?
bunch. I'm coming in dry edge.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Alright, let's get the load of characters out. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stabby, stabby, hole. Stabby, stabby, hole.
5,
Diggy hole.
8. I was listening to that on the way home.
Such a good
Oh
song.
my god.
I was listening to the Yodcast one though, because I've got a.
Not the Spotify one.
Well, it's on Spotify now, believe it or not.
It is. It's on my playlist. I believe you.
And she's at the bar. Forgot to go grab it.
Grab it.
Alright.
Grab it.
Out of the black ones, which is the gobby one?
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll change the gobby one.
So that is the
Different
one
colour.
Paddy specifically gonna murder.
Not murder.
Moida.
Murder.
Moida.
Murder.
Moida.
Stabby, stabby, hole.
I'll put Toriel as this one. Toriel? That's a different city. I'll put Tarina as that one.
Terry.
And this is the goblet one. So
Cool.
you see them.
And Mr. Stealth. Paddy, where is you Mr. Stealthy being?
Well, I did say behind him, which is in the middle of all the monsters. So that's very stealthy of me.
But you did get what, 20
Something?
Yeah, but
And you can pass through people's legs. So
You basically got it and just run through legs.
I'll happily put you in the middle of them all.
am I getting flanked at that point?
It's
There's no flanking. Okay, fine. We are good.
flanking
to go,
doesn't
chaps.
exist in this one.
Wonderful.
Right.
Retreat.
Okay, so Paddy gets one first attack round, and then we roll initiative.
Okay,
Will
so-
he get advantage on this roll?
So is that
We've got the whole
So,
fucking.
yeah, so no, you just add
Extras.
that to whatever roll you do.
This is one of the benefits of the rogue. If they do a stealth attack,
16.
your ranger.
16 to hit.
16 to hit on the bandit captain.
Yeah.
That's what technically he
Roll again.
is.
Roll again, Paddy, with the D20 just in case you get a 20. No, you got same number.
What can I say? It's something.
Right, I don't know what I'm doing here, so.
Right. As he can't see you, he can't parry, so you hit him.
Cool. So you do your D8 and the D6,
Oh, 5.
and you do your D6 damage for the sneak attack.
5, 9.
9 points damage.
9 points of damage.
Alright. Where's the... Okay, it's gone. It's there. Okay, and just fucking hell breaks loose now. I think we should put the Pirates of the Caribbean Tortuga music on.
Yes. My God, yes.
Alright. Cool, so 9 points of damage. Cool, okay. Like everyone's going to roll initiative, so
So it's D20.
it's D20 and then you've got an initiative score on the middle section and it's the top
Oh, 3.
left one? Yeah, middle one, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So
So you
I'm
have
going
that on your roll
to
is.
do them all at the same time, so it's easy for me.
Cool.
They're probably going last.
You say they're probably going last.
They're probably going last, but let's find
think I
out.
can
'cause
match that.
you surprised me before.
Yeah.
I'll have a 10 on that, please.
22.
So
Well.
22,
Who's going first?
Paddy got 10.
10.
6.
Okay, so this is the order. Jem, Paddy, Guy, and then bad guys.
Oh, thank God. I am not last.
Okay,
It's really bad when you're after monsters.
Gemma, you see shit kicking off. What do you do?
So has Paddy taken down the silver dude?
He hasn't killed him, he stabbed him.
He's stabbed him.
He doesn't look too phased by it, but he is shocked by
Okay.
the person just jumping out at him going, "Wah!"
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
you!
I want to use my advantage on that and then just get him with a longbow, but stay where I am.
Yeah. So you should
Okay.
get your longbow out and shoot him.
Yeah, I want to get my longbow out and shoot that dude.
Cool. So
Okay.
roll your D20.
D20.
Yeah. Right.
Oh shit.
So that's
7.
And then you've got your. So it'll be the 3 plus 2. So that'll be add 5 to it.
13? No, 12. I can count.
So it's 12. Does 12 hit?
12, the big guy
Yeah.
does not hit.
No. Okay.
He manages, it just goes into his armour, and he just pulls it out, you see no blood.
Okay.
Goes to Paddy. I mean, also,
How hurt does he look?
Not enough.
Almost dead, right?
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, in your eyes, he looks completely almost dead.
Oh, in that
There's
case,
so-
I'm gonna swing back in. But I'm pretty sure I killed him already. So I'll swing in for a 7.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
Oh dear.
Oh,
No.
you
Definitely
sure?
not. 100%. Anything else for Paddy?
You can do that in combat? Is that a thing?
No, you have to spend an act. You can run, but he's going to get an opportunity attack
Basically,
against you.
everyone that you
Do a barrel
cross base contact will get to hit you.
They're very small.
Barrel roll it.
Okay, I'm just gonna
It's probably best you
just take it.
Okay, cool. Goes to Guy.
Give me what you got.
Just gonna draw both the long swords. And go in for 2 attacks.
Alright, cool.
First one is a 12 to hit him.
Nope.
No. Second one is a 24.
To hit?
Yeah.
Nope. No, I'm joking. Yeah, of course it does.
Unbeatable.
For 6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay. He kind of laughs it off as you stab him with your longsword. It's like, ha ha! Weaklings. So, you surround yourselves and these people. He's going to kick you backwards into the stool next to Tariel. He gets a... What's your AC?
17.
Just hits. And make a strength contest to make sure you're not prone. Or strength check, sorry, I should say.
Strength check, that's 18.
Cool. You're not prone, but you do take 3 points of damage as he knocks you back and goes. And
Thank you.
he 5 feet, and he goes, "Come, Tyrell, come peacefully."
How much damage do I take, sir?
3. Come peacefully. We don't want to draw blood here, unless we have to.
He's very wordsy, this guy.
He comes up, pulling out a saber, scimitar to her. What do you do?
It's not my turn.
Oh, okay.
Goes to back up to the top.
Okay. If he's pulling out a saber, I'd like to cut off this man's hand.
Okay.
You have to run over to him to hit.
You're gonna have to run across. So you drop your longbow and draw one of your swords.
Yep.
Would you want to be there? So I can still get in? Or?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And what do I do? Just...
So you've got to roll to hit. So you roll a d20, and then you've got 3. So you've got your 2 boxes, and you're gonna add the first. So on next to your short sword.
Next to my short sword. Okay,
So
so
you
5.
Yes, you got a +5 in that. So
Yeah.
roll a d20 and add the 5.
23.
Oh shit! Yeah. So you cut into his hand. Now you roll a d6 according to your next box, and it should be plus
Should be.
Where?
3, I think. So d6 is a standard dice.
Yeah. Oh, I don't...
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, bad times.
And
And then add your dex.
Yeah, so it'd be 3, so that's 4.
Okay.
That wasn't the sharp bit.
So you stab into his hand, and he's just like, ah!
You stab him with the hilt. Wait, what?
I have mildly irritated him.
I'm going to say that Tyrell now joins in, and it's now just going to turn into a fucking big brawl. So she's going to.
Roll for initiative.
No, it's already done. I was going to give you the first round to yourself. She's going to come up. Oh no, fuck it. Yeah, she's going to come round, push you out the way, and try and stab. The one-eyed guy. Yep, she hits. And she does. Can I have a d6? There you go. Got one. Okay, doing pretty right. She literally stubs it into his gut, and he's like, ah! Cool, goes to Paddy.
Oh yeah, time to see some magic, people. I'm gonna stab him again.
Yep.
Ooh, I did better.
Because he's in combat, and oh shit, one of your allies is not within 5 feet.
Of him?
Oh yeah. So
It's
you're
the
gonna
target,
get
no.
yeah. So you're gonna get your
So
advantage.
he gets his sneak attack
You
down.
get your sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so 17 hit.
Hits.
And then... Ooh, that was better. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
really-
just adding the 5?
Yes.
Did you add that?
Oh. No, I didn't. 13.
18.
Yeah.
No, 16.
16.
What, you're adding 5?
He added 5 from the d6, not
So,
his +3 for
Yeah,
his
I
deck.
know.
oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. So 16. So that's 20.
Oh, I should have done more damage before.
Three.
Oh well.
Okay, he's looking pretty bloodied now. Goes to Ansem.
Bloodletting from his
Or anything else that you want to do? Ansem doesn't feel weird being a level 1 again.
You keep
'Cause
calling,
I-
you're calling me a different
I know, I
character.
just realised that. It goes to Kurgan.
I'm going to go in and basically I'm just going to hit him twice.
Oh, here we go. Don't take the glory.
If you say that, I'm probably not. Now it's less than the last one, so that's like 11.
Nope.
The second attack is unnatural 20
Hits.
for 5.
Okay. Looking very bloody. They all wade in now. So, can you move the 2 kind of bandit-looking guys on the back row round?
These ones. Or these ones.
Those ones. You can move them around. So they'll go around, and then the 2 by the door are going to stay at the door.
Okay.
Right, let's roll it. So we've got the first bandit. Guy's going to attack Gemma. So he's going to get... No chance. He tries to stab you. You kind of go... out of the way. 1 against Paddy. What's your AC, Pad?
14.
Stabs you.
Okay.
And you take 6 points of damage. The other bandit's going to stab Kurgan. What's your AC? 17?
17.
Yep, nope, misses. The bandit captain is going to make 2 attacks with his scimitar at your friend. Misses the first one, hits with the second one. Oh dear, she's not looking very good. She takes a very powerful hit to her side. And he goes, how about that? You won't leave here alive to tell the tale. Cool. Then we've got 2 more against Paddy.
Oh dear.
1 misses really badly. The other one misses really badly. Aren't you lucky? Cool. Goes
Because I'm going, ah!
goes to the top of the order. Goes to Gemma.
Okay. So main guy's still not dead, right?
Nope.
No. Cool. Well, I might as well just try and keep continuously killing him. So I'd like to try and stab him in the throat.
Cool. Roll a hit. If you do enough damage, you might.
I did not. It's 5, and what do I add? Dexterity and
And,
strength.
No, it's dexterity and the proficiency, which is 5 together.
Okay, so 10.
Nope. He blocks it with a scimitar. Goes to Karina, or whatever her name is. She's going to attack. He comes back and blocks her attack. She's going to make another one. No, she's not doing very well at this today. No, he blocks the other one.
I don't think any of us are doing very well.
Nope.
I'm doing very not well.
Cool. And goes to Paddy.
Right, so there's no way of me getting out of combat without getting hit.
You can disengage, but it will only be...
I can move through people's spaces.
That's true. You can disengage and run for it.
I'm going to do that.
Cool. Which direction are you running in?
This way.
No. Well, move your character the amount of spaces you can.
I can move 25, so it's 5 spaces.
Yes. Yeah. Divide by 5. That's my game.
That's not you.
No, it's not. That's not me. I'm just...
You take... yes, the character that is the same height as most of the other people. Hold on.
3, 4, and 5.
Okay. So Rufus seems to have a small panic attack as he runs across, whilst realising he probably went into the thick of it a bit too early.
I'm just confident in my in my ally.
You see the bartender just cleaning glasses, kind of watching, going, at least I've got insurance. You see the bouncers by the door, like next to the other bandits, just watching, going, we're not getting involved. This is Baldur's Gate. Like, this shit happens on a daily basis. That's why we're here. Goes to Guy/Kurgan.
Alright, same things done before. I'm going to hit him with both melee attacks. That one's a 24. Yeah, it's 10 slashing.
Okay.
That's boss guy.
That boss guy, he's looking really shit.
And then the second attack for a 21.
To hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for 8.
Cool. How do you kill him?
It would sort of been the first slash, basically he's gone disarm, so it would be on the hand kind of thing, going
Cool.
scimitar gone.
Cuts off the
And
hand.
then the second one would be just stabbing it into the neck.
Cool. Yeah, you kind of hear him going. His eyes widen still, but only one can see. So his eyes widen. You'll pay. And falls into the onto the ground. His friends look kind of a bit shaken, but they've lost a comrade. They're gonna charge. Anything else for you?
No.
Right. Move those two in. They're gonna charge in.
These two?
Yep.
And then these?
Yeah, they're gonna come around.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stab me. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Stab there.
Alright.
And they're just gonna be like aggressive at the
Okay.
back.
First one at Gemma.
What's that? Really?
Gemma, you take.
It's the same.
Yes, that's fine.
I can actually roll this over now.
Sweet.
2 points of damage
Where's that?
on your health.
Oh, do I
So you
do?
take 2 points. So whatever your top health is.
That one.
Okay.
So
So-
just
Oh, so just minus
yeah, just put whatever the number is next to it, or the new number.
new
So you
number.
don't,
So,
yes, never write out your full number because you'll forget.
so just 6 now.
Is that right?
So
You would have started off with 10, plus your
maximums
constitution.
Is
so you'd have 10 plus your constitution.
So that should be 11 up there.
Cool. So you've
So
now
there you
got
go.
9.
And then yeah, you're down to 9. So just rub that back.
Oh,
and
okay,
put
cool.
9 there.
Thank you.
That's alright.
Other bandit's going to try and have a shot at you. Fails. One's going to have a shot against Tarina. I keep calling her Tarina, and I bet that's actually not her name. Oh, it is. And fails. Good old bandits are shit. And the 2 against Kurgan. Kurgan, you take a hit. And that's it. So Kurgan, you take 3 points of slashing damage. It goes to top of order, Gemma.
Uh,
Oh.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, what about you, Paddy?
Very, very confident in my abilities.
I'd like to try and take out this dude
Yeah.
with my sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Maybe their AC's a lot lower.
I could have taken it.
Ah,
Yeah, they're fucking nuts.
so is it? Sorry, what?
So
Yeah,
it's whatever the
14.
number. So 14, then you add that number to that number.
Okay, so 19.
Definitely hits.
Yeah.
Nice. Your
Makes
sword
it
connects
easier.
with his body.
Yes, you've all got it added there. So you basically just, whatever weapon you're using, going, alright, so short sword, it's that one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. All right, okay, I get ya.
Cool. So you've got short sword. You've got a D6. So it's a standard dice, whatever it is.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
And hold on, let me-
Is that 2,
Plus 3, so 5.
5?
cool. Nice.
Yeah, I think my dice are a bit bad. Bad dice.
Bad dice.
Rolling low. Shame.
Bad boy. Okay, it goes to Tarina. She's gonna make 2 attacks. One on the guy in front of her. Hits. 9. She literally kind of grabs the sailor, takes her short sword and goes into his chest and pushes him away. He's dead. It goes to Paddy Daddy.
I'm going to bring up my short bow. And
Yep.
try and shoot him.
Okay, you get your
He
On
will,
this as
get,
well?
he will get the sneak attack,
You get
yes.
sneak attack on this as
depending
well?
on who he's hitting.
It really does. Oh wait, it's 1, but that's okay because I can reroll ones.
yeah, you get your halfling luck.
I'm gonna. Sorry, give me that one.
Yeah.
17.
17
That's 5.
plus 5.
Definitely hits.
Lots.
Yep, definitely hits. Is this the one that previously Gemma hit, or is it the other one?
It'll be this one. The
Okay,
new
so
one.
yeah, okay, okay,
The one that's close enough to charge me.
yeah.
And then 4. Oops. 10. 13.
How do you kill him?
How do I kill him? In the eye.
Cool. You say an insult to him, causing him to turn, and then
Hey!
You.
tall person.
He goes, "What? How dare you call my mother that?" And he gets an arrow strikes him in the head, and he topples over.
Wait, was he wearing a hat?
Roll a d100 to see how lucky you are that he was wearing a hat. If it's a really shit roll, he's wearing a fez.
But fezzes are cool.
Yeah, but it's a sailor, man.
Oh yeah, 9.
No, he's wearing a fez.
Oh, I am having that hat.
Cool. Okay, that's now canon. Goes to Kurgan.
I'm gonna do a melee attack against that one.
Cool, roll hit.
That's a 1.
Yep. Bad times. We won't do fumble table.
Cool.
And next.
And I'll do my bonus action to do another
Fumbling's the
attack.
best bit.
Same person for a.
Unless you do 2 ones in a row, then
16.
you have to. Hits.
Well, I rolled an 11, so that counts as 2 ones. To do 5.
Okay.
Just 5?
Yeah, I don't get to add the extra bit for my second attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
Until I get level 2.
Till you get
2 weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, goes to the bandits. They're gonna go hang on you. So you got. Can you move the other 2 around as they start surrounding you?
Go in there, just so he can be like there.
And then the other guy can step in.
Be like there.
Actually, that guy's gonna run at Paddy.
Oh wow.
He
So
might
it's
not
there.
know I'm here.
1.
That's a good point.
I'm very sneaky.
He does not know. But you know, he saw an arrow attack his friend, so you know he knows you.
An
He's
arrow
up there
from
going for the bartender.
dark.
He's going towards
There?
to Rufus. However, was he next to Gemma's character? Because Gemma will get an opportunity attack if he leaves her place.
So he was
Oh, was he?
there.
So he
There. So it could be going there to be quick, or he could fuck about.
he would just go straight through to Gemma. You get an opportunity attack against this guy as
Okay.
he leaves your area, which basically means you get to roll an attack with your short sword against him.
Okay, cool.
So do the
Yeah.
usual thing. Yep, d20 plus your 5. No.
7.
You get a bit overexcited and you go, nah!
How far do you want him going?
It's max.
Where he can get to Paddy.
Cool. Alright.
But he counts.
Lucky boy. He misses.
It's because I'm actually just like at the bar going.
He comes in and you're kind of backing up and he comes in, and the scimitar hits the top of the bar as you're cowering below it like a told off puppy. One's going to hit Gem. It misses. Next one's going to try and hit
I've got 3.
Tarina.
I just realised.
Misses. And one's going to hit Kurgan. Just about hits. You take 3 points of damage. And the last one against you misses. It's their turn. Goes to the top of the order, which is Gem.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one in front of me. 15.
15 hits.
Okay, and what? Oh, no, that's mine.
It's the D6.
So it's a D6.
6, cool. 2,
Plus your...
3, 5.
Okay, or he's looking like he's on death's door.
You want to start rolling for me, little Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to play? Come on then.
4.
Goes to Tarina. She's going to make an attack on the one that you are attacking. She misses, as she's going to try again. And hits that time. Yeah, kills him outright. See a sword swing up by your head and goes into the side of his neck and comes down.
Which one was she fighting? I thought it was this one.
The one next to Jem.
Alright. Cool.
Sweet. Thanks, mate. Oh, no.
Cool. Goes to Paddy.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just going to whip out my rapier and go.
Okay, get roll a hit.
Space. 13, 15, 16. It's 18.
Hits.
Nice. Oh, I need my D8 again.
Got the weirdest fucking dice, man.
I know, they're really hard to read. They're just inconvenient. There's nothing good about them. But they
You
look
just rolled
pretty.
the D8, Paddy. Not
What?
the D6. Because you can't get your sneak attack on him.
No one within 5 foot.
That's fine. 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Looking.
Please fall over. Oh,
You're looking like crap. You slice the back of his legs and he falls down. Ah!
I don't want him at my height.
He's still alive, but he's not looking well.
Does that mean he's prone?
Yes.
Yes, that means he can't hit me, right?
It goes to Kurgan.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start trying to hit someone now. So first swing on him for a 23. 4.
Yeah, hits.
Damage of 7 on that dude.
Cool, how do you kill him?
Doing it quite quickly now, so it'll be just one strike into him. We've got to be sinking into the shoulder, so it sinks in and then just kind of pull it out. So it'll be about down to there.
Cool,
Yank it back out. Down. Then I'm going to use my bonus action to do my second attack on this guy here
Cool, yeah.
for a 19 to hit. Doing 4 slashing.
Cool, okay. Goes to their turn. They're going to... one against Paddy. Doesn't hit. One and both against you, Kurgan. So, no. Yep. 2 points of damage. Goes to the top of the order, goes to Gem. You see one of the sailors have run across to attack Paddy by the bar.
Okay. Can I get my longbow and try and shoot him?
You left the longbow by the bar.
Can I do a barrel roll?
Yeah, you can roll across, pick it up, and shoot him close
Yes.
range.
Let's do that.
Yeah, so move your character across to the bar. I would say that's the second stall that you can see on the map.
This
And
bit?
then- yeah.
Yeah,
So
cool.
one step behind, and then... So roll the hit.
19.
Definitely hits.
And then...
So it's a D8 with you doing
a
a longbow.
D8. Okay.
So it's a diamond. This one.
That's D10.
It's this diamond.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
3, 6.
Cool. How do you kill him?
In his eyes.
Cool. You say something insulting as well, like...
Oi, you!
What? And then,
Yeah.
again,
Okay, cool.
one of his compatriots gets insulted and shot in the eye.
Is he wearing a hat?
Or D100. If it's
Tricorn.
anything, if it's okay, if it's don't tell me the number. If it's anything below a 10, he's wearing a tricorn hat, but the center is missing, so it's just got like a bald patch. It looks like a really shit golfing hat, basically. What would he get?
58.
No hat.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's Gem's turn. Goes to
That lady.
yeah, Tarina's. She's going to come round and start finishing off.
Lucius. Who's a tiger?
One hits and one misses. Yep, she kills that one dead.
Kills him dead.
Kills him dead.
Not that, it doesn't kill him
Live.
alive. It goes to Rufus.
So there's only one guy left, isn't there? Perfect. I'm gonna go... Do. And I'm gonna pretend to kick the... or pretend to hit the main bloke's body and then search him.
Okay, yeah, roll performance to kind of reenact this weird as you try and punch his body, and then sleight of hand to try and steal from him.
What do you mean still from him? He's literally dead.
Well, are you doing it stealthily?
Yeah, but I'm not really going hand. More like,
Yeah, stealthily. So you need to do a stealth check to see if you can...
stealth. 15.
Cool. No one notices you kind of pickpocketing him as you kind of thump on his chest. I would say he's got
Thump. Clink. Perfect.
about 6 silver on him.
The Doesn't even cover my gambling debt.
She's trying to roll.
No. Lose it. There we go.
Cool. Nothing else, just some silver.
Yep, just that. Obviously, he's got a scimitar, and that is it.
Oh, scimitar.
Anything else for Paddy?
Just the scimitar.
Right, pick up the scimitar. Go on, Kurgan.
I'm gonna attempt to kill this one.
Cool.
I'm having difficulties fighting at the moment.
Yeah, it feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah. 9 plus 5, 14 to hit Stephen.
14 to hit, hits.
Stephen. For a 7.
Okay, believe it or not, how do you kill him?
Oh. No, I'm not like you people. It would be
Clean kill.
parry, stab him to the neck.
Yeah.
Blood's kind of
It's kind of-
spurt.
It's
Clean
kind of.
kill.
I didn't say clean.
Clean kill.
Stephen said it's clean. I said I'm not like you.
Boom.
So it's basically that bit of stab it in, you kind of wrench it a bit further and pull it out.
Yep, spray of blood goes out the side. Coats a patron as they're kind of sipping their dip.
Was it the dick that ratted us out?
Oh yeah, which one was the dick? That rat. that fucking.
Roll perception. See if you can see him.
I got a 6.
No. You
7 even. I lie.
don't know where the voice came from. You weren't really paying attention. You can't spot him in the room anymore.
Motherfucker.
Kill them all.
Yep.
No.
Tarina kind of sighs as she kind of cleans her blade on the dead man's clothes and sheaths it. She points to the two bouncers who have not moved this entire time, going, "Clean up!" And she goes, "Thank you. I thank you very much."
I'm going to proceed to just check they're all dead. Quotation marks.
Okay, so there's 8 of them. So you find 6, 10, 14, 16, 25, 6. You find 29 silver. And does someone want to have a look at the Deadeye?
Oh, and the fez. I want the fez.
You've taken the fez. So you've gone around the different pirates, and you've looted them. But you've got the main guy who had tried to attack Tarina. She kind of kicks him in the side, and you hear the sound of jangling coming from him.
Wait. Paddy searched him first.
I thought you searched the guy here.
No,
Oh, okay. Sorry. You get 32 gold on top of that, and 15 silver, and 2 gold necklaces, and a gold ring.
it's 32 gold.
So 32 gold, 15 silver.
Yep. 2 gold necklaces.
Gold ring.
Yep. Cool.
And a white pearl set. A black and gold ring with a white pearl set in it, and that is worth a lot of gold
So black
to your eye. So the black and gold ring with a white pearl in it looks very expensive to you.
Okay. I'll pocket that quickly and look at it later.
Cool.
Is that in addition to the other gold ring? Is that the gold ring?
So it's just gold ring, 2 gold necklaces.
Right, okay. Alright, yep.
Cool. Okay. She goes, "Come with me to the back room and we'll talk." And whilst they sort out the remains, and she goes back behind the bar to that strange storeroom.
The rubber.
Yep.
There we go.
I'm going to follow her. Clink, clink, clink.
Think? Yep.
Follows.
Yeah.
She goes to you and goes, "Several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into its front gates. Followers of the dead three have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse, and I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding.
There's a secret entrance in the bathhouse.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about these people?
These...
Don't really know what these three undead
Um,
things are, or demons.
so basically we used to work together until I got bored. And I took what's owed to me. They work off a ship in the harbour. Well, what's left of them.
Sorry, we talking about these people?
These guys.
Right. What about the other people?
Oh, the bad guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they follow the dead three. The three gods of death.
Yeah.
And that is Baal. I remember that one. Baal, Bane, and Merkel.
Right. And sorry, these people.
And these are just sailors. These are my old crew.
Your crew.
I used to work with them.
Right. Was that the captain?
No, that was the new captain. I don't know who's now the new captain. I don't think they've realised he's dead yet.
Right. So he was the most powerful.
He was.
Right. And where's that ship? Just out of interest.
It's down in the harbour, I assume.
Right. Wondering.
Why?
Just wondering.
Why?
Very inquisitive person. So, should we head to the spa?
Fire the harbour.
I was thinking, let's take a little break because surprisingly, a lot of them found the chinks in my armour.
No, I feel fine.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to a spa place, that'd be good for our
I
healing
mean,
wounds.
it's a spa place with a secret underground lair of
Murder
deaf
men.
people.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know,
Not
but we
that
could have a
much.
chill upstairs and then go down to the murder men.
Yeah, but I don't think they're down there all day.
They might not be. That's true.
Yeah. Do you know where we can stay? Terraria?
It's Tarina. And
Therese, of course. You know where we
Tanya.
can
you
stay?
see her eye like twitching in slight anger. She goes, I'm sure there's an inn close by with some rooms that you might be able to rent.
Anyway, cheap.
What is the time of day?
I would say it's early evening.
Early evening. It's getting close. Well, it's getting close to evening. I say, find the inn, stay the night, start again in the morning.
Of course, it's something. Shall we go to the bar? Perhaps you can buy us a drink with your winnings.
The inn will probably have food and drink there.
Yes, but we have to pay for them.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we can, go there.
and then get food and drink.
Yes.
There we go.
Many drinks. Oh, perhaps some more gambling as well. That was a jolly good game. Do you have any spare dice I can have?
She looks at you and goes, no, these are mine.
Oh,
And
yeah, no, not those ones, but any dice really.
I'm sure you could buy a few in the marketplace
You're fine.
if you're quick
If
enough,
you're
of
wanting
course.
just games, I've got a pack of cards.
Oh yes, but that was a good game.
I'm going to the inn.
Cool, but, you see Kurgan heading towards the inn. Do you follow?
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna scramble to the shops and buy some dice.
Okay. It's in the pibber, if you've got the pibber. Just have a look at the equipment. It should be gaming stats in there. You slowly walk, obviously, out, and it's not too long until you find a small inn. It is...
God, we have to go into the inns now.
You find a small inn. It's modest, and you are able to stay there for 5 silver.
5 silver.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll pay for myself.
Yeah, cool.
So.
Okay, 5 silver. You pass it across to the innkeeper. She goes, thank you. And she goes, any food or drink required?
Yes. Can you? Yes. Dinner. Whatever you've got for dinner.
keep this out, to be honest, if I keep referring to it. She kind of looks around kind of into the kitchen. She goes, well... She goes, I can throw something together for you. Probably about 6 copper.
Yep, cool.
Okay. Throw her 6 copper. She sorts out. If you please have a seat, and one of the table boys will come around and give you your food and ale.
A silver piece.
Thank you, and she kind of gives you 4 copper back. Cool. Paddy, have you managed to buy a...
I have. I found one.
Nice. It's not too long until you manage to catch up with these guys and go into the inn. The inn is 5 silver to stay. Sorry, 3 silver. I like.
Do you have a bath?
No, 5 silver. I like.
Do you have a bath here?
A bath.
Yes.
We have a bucket.
Right.
You'll fit. It's basically a bath for you.
Oh, wonderful, yes, I'll take it.
Good. The water comes from the guttering. You find it outside.
Oh no.
And from the well. It's fresh rainwater.
So how much was the room?
5 silver for the night.
There's no bath.
Well, we're an inn, not
Sure
a
that's the best you can do.
not a hotel or a fancy. See her kind of tracking her mind.
Come now.
House.
It's more like a 4 silver inn. Let's be honest, there's no bath. Persuasion?
Yes. We're really high.
So crap at this.
She goes 5 silver, and that's the price.
Oh, well, fair enough.
You're stopping her from making my food.
She kind of hands out her palm for your coin.
Yeah, I'll get the coin.
Cool. Yeah, you lay 5 silver into her hand. She goes, thank you. And you rest for the night. You are all, according to this, it says here, make sure the characters advance to level 2 before continuing the adventure. You're all level 2.
Yay!
So we're going to do our quick level up, and then we'll have a break, and then we'll get cracking on the next bit.
Can I roll to rest hit points back up?
You basically,
It's a long
if
rest.
we do a long rest, you auto heal everything.
Oh, good,
Yes.
because I am very...
We're not playing
I did-
super
I'm
survival.
so screwed. I was on 2 hit points at the end of that.
So
Yeah.
far.
yeah. I was feeling, because obviously we're playing at level 7 where, like, you know, you last for 1, so they're going 2 kind of blinded attacks can wipe somebody if they do well
It's
enough.
one of those things like, oh, I should be fine. I roll high lots all the time. And then I add it up to, actually, it's only 12.
Yeah, see, nothing really hit me, but
Shit.
I also didn't really kill anything, so...
It was group
Right.
effort.
Cool.
Right, sorry, this is how level 2 works.
Oh, this is...
So you've got your own cover
I've got
stuff.
my, stuff.
Ah,
You've got
so-
a PHP here that you can use. Are
Cool.
you a ranger?
Yes.
Cool. So ranger for you should be just a few choices. You'll get a fighting style.
Let me find it.
Oh, so I have to choose them?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
You get to choose from a range.
Ranger.
So if it disengages an action, I don't get a penalty hit, is that correct?
Yes. Alright, there we go.
Awesome.
So-
Thank you.
So look for level 2. You also get to roll your d10 for health, and then you add your constitution.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, roll d10, add your constitution, and that's how much hit points you gain per your d8.
So roll that plus my constitution.
Yeah, which is 82. So whatever you roll, add 2 to it.
Yeah, that's about right.
What is that?
1.
Oh no!
Depends if Stephen's benevolent and lets us do the reroll 1 rule.
Go on then.
So if you roll
Because
one,
I'll be
so-
nice now, but once you get into Avernus, shit's gonna hit fan.
so yeah, you roll one of those.
So
yeah,
you
that one.
you got a D10, and so you roll it, and then add
So
your constitution.
to
modifier.
1, reroll the 1.
So re-roll the 1.
Whatever.
But you only get 1 re-roll.
Okay.
Okay. 9. Perfect. Then you add
Your constitution
the-
modifier, which is a small number.
Is that one? So plus 1, so you get 10. So add 10 to that.
So you got
11.
21 HP.
So your
What's this? Sorry,
So it'll
how?
be that one.
Oh,
So that becomes 21.
okay.
And
Nice.
that will never change. So do you want to?
Okay, cool.
There you go. And that
So you'll-
9's gone as well. So you've fully
Yeah.
healed.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll always have 21 until you have a level up. Level up. So,
Bitch,
I've got
I'm
a
gonna
cover here.
live forever.
Before I do your roll. Sorry.
So nothing else changes, just that thing, the hit point.
It's just the hit points at the moment, and then
It will say what else in the book if
in
anything
the
else
book.
changes.
So let me go and grab my player's handbook online here. So Ranger.
So is this the thing here?
So you get your fighting style and you have your spell
Yeah,
casting. So you get your fighting style. So if you go to across the page,
so then it will be fighting styles there.
At
So
the top
it
of
will
the page
have
there,
these
you
ones
get-
here.
Oh, okay.
You can
cool.
choose
Pick one.
yeah, you pick one. You either choose archery, which means you get +2 to the attack rolls you make with it,
Yeah.
or you get defense, which means you get an extra point to your AC, so you're harder to hit. Or you get dueling, which means when you're wielding a melee weapon with one hand and no other weapons, you get a +2 to the damage.
Okay.
Or you get 2 weapon hat fighting, where you got 2 weapons, like dual wielding, which means you get to add your ability modifier to the second attack, which is the problem with Guy because he can't do that yet. But he's probably taking that now.
Okay, so but I've got a longbow and
So you're using your longbow.
yeah, longbow and short sword.
So what's your
So-
primary weapon? Because
So
I'd say your longbow's your better weapon out of the two.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
It
your better
does
weapon.
more damage.
No, both of the same.
The longbow should do 1d8.
Oh, D8, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you.
So
okay.
what means that if you take archery, so instead of where you've got
11 plus your dex modifier.
the +5, you'll get a +7.
Yeah,
So you'll have basically a better chance of hitting.
so I'll go for
What
archery
proficiency
then.
of armour do you have? Is it light?
So do I just put +7?
Yeah.
You want stubbing then probably is the best one you're going to get. Have a look in the book.
And then I get spells as well?
Yes, indeed.
Even casting spells.
Do that now.
It's fun. Alright, 2 weapon fighting. Let's scribble that in.
7. Okay.
Now I can hit proper.
So you're going to know 2 spells, and it's going to be 2 first level spells. And, what that means is if you go in the player's handbook and you're going to turn all the way across to page 207. And if you're wondering what the noise is by someone rolling a lot of dice, that's actually our cat. So don't mind her.
Okay, so
You're fine.
so I go for ranger spells first level.
Yes. So
Okay.
if you flip over your character sheet, so you've got the first page, which is your main character page, and you've got your second page, which is your background, and then you've got your third page, which should be a spell sheet.
Oh, I forgot about my drugs bag.
Yeah. Oh God. Forgot about that. We did a 1 session 0 game, and then you should have a spell sheet. There you go.
Okay, cool.
So, on the spell sheet, it's broken up into cantrips on the furthest left, top
Yep.
left-hand corner. Then you got first level spells, second level spells going down, and then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So, with the ranger, you have 2 first level spell slots. So you fill in number 2 right here.
Number 2, just
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
2. Now you also know 2 spells. So on page 207,
207.
yep, you're going to flip it over to 208, sorry. And then flip it over again to 209.
Yeah, cool.
So you're on 209, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. There should be a thing in the middle of the page saying ranger spells.
Yep.
And then you've got first level.
Yeah.
You can choose 2 of those.
Okay, what did I do?
Right, this is the thing. So if you choose one, and then I'll search it up for you, because that way it's easier.
Okay.
So you've got
Hail of Thorns.
Hail of Thorns, yeah. Hail of Thorns is badass. So, and I think you will like it. So, Hail of Thorns, essentially, next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack, before the spell ends, this spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition, so your arrows. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, so your normal arrow attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it, so if they're all blocked up, make it a dexterity saving throw, and a creature takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. So
Okay.
you've got your own spell
Can I
DC.
use that every turn?
So you can use it's a bonus action. So you can load up an arrow, point it, and say Hail of Thorns, shoot it, and it'll go whoop, and then it'll hit, and then go poof.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm having
But
that.
it will cost you a spell slot to do it, and you
So-
can do that twice.
Tell me how many
What, per
spell slots.
turn or how?
So you can do twice until they recover, and your spells recover after a. Oh, I always forget. I think it's a short rest.
I want to say it's a short rest, but I don't know ranges. So it's like a finite resource you want to save. So you go, oh,
Yeah,
that's,
like
that's a
if,
big
if,
Oh, no.
if we're
It's a long rest, so you
Right.
have to sleep 8 hours for your 2 spell slots to come back.
okay, cool.
So you use sparingly, but that's why they're really powerful.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm going
So you
for
go,
that one.
That's
So you
the
go-
boss man. Boom, Hail of
Yeah,
Thorns.
bang.
So do I
and-
just write that here?
So you write Hail of Thorns in your level 1 kind of list, and then you've got one more you can choose.
Do I have to write it anywhere where it takes the long rest?
You can make a note on the top of the sheet, just saying, because it's for your entire character. You can only get it after a long rest.
Okay, cool.
Sleepy.
What's Hunter's Mark?
So Hunter's Mark. Let's have a look at that. Hunter's Mark. Should really bookmark these. That was you. I thought it was. I thought she was snoring. You choose a creature you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and you have an advantage on any wisdom, any perception or survival checks you make to find it.
Okay.
See if it tries and hides. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark a new creature. So you can go, and that lasts for up to an hour. So you can go, you're my enemy, and it dies. You're my enemy, and it dies. You're my enemy, and basically go.
That sounds
And
good.
each time you hit it, you'll get an extra d6. So imagine if and it's a bonus action to do this as well. So on the first action, you shoot an arrow and say Hunter's Mark, bang, and you choose a creature. You get an extra d6, and then the next turn you'll do a Hail of Thorns plus the other one. So it's a concentration though, so you can only use one or the other. So you've got to be wary of that. So you've got
One or the other of
yeah.
what?
So you can only use Hunter's Mark or Hail of Thorns at a time.
Are they both concentration spells?
So Hunter's Mark is a concentration spell,
Okay. How about Fog Cloud?
and let me go back to Hunter's Mark. But
Because if only one of them's concentration, you can use
I
both.
believe it is concentration.
Okay.
Up to an hour. No, sorry. That's Hunter's Mark. Hail of Thorns.
So if I used Hail of Thorns.
Concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So you can only use one or the other.
Okay.
So you can choose one, do 1d6, but you get to jump it across.
What,
people.
per turn or like is?
Each time you hit it.
Oh, each time I hit it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll go for that then.
And then you got the Hail of Thorns, which is just
Lots
like
of damage.
bang.
It's a lot of damage.
Because you don't get them much, it's best that you don't just kind of have two that you can go, yeah, whack whack, because that'd be your two done, and I'm like, yeah. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the kind of the ranger spell, it's very much kind of assistance, just doing a bit of extra
Yeah.
damage or
Okay.
slowing your enemies.
Do I need to do anything else that I've chosen?
So on the top of your spell sheet,
Spell sheet. Yeah.
so let's go back to the ranger. You use wisdom to cast your spells. So your
Spellcasting class.
your ranger.
Oh, right, okay.
At level 2, I can use one.
Yeah.
So the next box, what does it say?
Spellcasting ability.
Wisdom.
I picked one, best name.
What?
It's the
Yeah.
blood
Next one.
curse of mutual suffering.
Spell save DC.
So spell save DC is they're going to work this out. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom little number. So,
Oh, right, okay.
so 8 plus 2 is 10.
One second.
It takes half that damage to back at it.
Right, so 10.
And
then plus your wisdom modifier on your sheet, so the little number.
And you still bit.
Wisdom.
I still 2 damage, yes.
This 3.
Yeah. Oh wow. Right. Yeah. For 13. So you know when they say it said earlier that you do a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
they've got to pass that number.
Okay, cool.
And as you grow stronger, that you can up that number higher and higher.
Right, okay.
And your
then
proficiency will go up over levels as well.
spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's a spell attack bonus. Thank you. That is your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom modifier, so 5.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, cat.
Can I just do a quick check on this ring I've got?
It's ring.
No bid for me.
No.
Hi.
So that's my background's Hilfer merchant.
Yeah.
So look for a merchant's point of view. How much I think it's
Do
worth.
your own identify. So do an investigation on the ring.
Fight for the ring, for the hammer and the ring.
13.
13. You think it's worth over 100 gold. you go.
And how much do I think the necklace is worth?
Necklace, about over 20 each.
Okay. Cool.
You think together they're roughly about over 170 gold as a package. Cool. So that's your level up. Should we have a quick break?
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to it. Alright. Put on break. Right, we'll see you back in like 15 minutes.
See you in a minute.
Cool. Right. See you in a minute. Alright, welcome back, welcome. I will get around to doing an intro. I'll probably do it this weekend.
What kind of intro?
Well, we've got music given to us by Ryan, who plays Orin in our Monday stream. He did some music ready for this session, and I was supposed to do it last weekend, and I was feeling like absolute crap because of dying and
Can you give
ills.
us an a cappella version then, just today?
That's what we do. Like whilst the intro's going on, we're sitting here doing it. So we're doing our own a cappella version of the intro. We can do an a cappella version. That's fine.
You're saying we, but
Well, you can. Yeah. Hoots force this shit. Okay, hello everybody. Thank you for tuning back in. So we've just done the level 2 level up, and so we've got our level 2 ranger here. We've got our level 2 blood hunter, and we've got our level 2 rogue. Okay, so you've slept till mid morning. It's about 9:30.
I want to get up early and sneak out and go to the shop.
Okay, more than welcome to. You're all sharing a room.
What? No, hang on a minute. I mean,
Oh no, we paid
Five
5 silver.
silver.
5 silver for.
You've got rooms next to each other, so you don't have to sneak out too much.
I spent a lot of time honing my sneaking skill.
But you're more welcome to sneak around the marketplace. You go give it a roll, see
Basically,
what you can do.
just skulk everywhere.
Yeah, give it a good skulk, you weird little halfling.
It's not that good a skulk. It's a 13.
Okay,
It's a reasonable skulk.
you kind of do a little crouch as you kind of waddle out of the inn.
I'm not trying to. I'm just doing like 007 rolls and shit.
Yeah, you start rolling, but the fact is you're doing your own soundtrack and everyone can hear it.
Exactly. Yes, that is exactly what I want.
Yeah, so but everyone's kind of not wanting to pay attention to you because it draw attention. So it's like, I'm just going to let him do what he needs to. As you roll down the stairs,
Yeah.
and then you land on your feet and like, ba-da-da-da, do a kind of barrel roll towards the front door. Da-da, ba-da-da, da-da, and as you go distance,
Can't
you
take
get
this.
and you make your way to the marketplace. What are you needing to buy?
Well, I want to firstly sell some of my not ill-gotten gains.
Okay, you can find some open traders kind of setting up their stalls in the street quite easily, so you can try and hawk the goods off to them.
Oh, yeah, I would like to hawk off my black and gold ring with pearls in it and my 2 gold necklaces.
Okay, he goes up to, he looks at it and goes, kind of gets this kind of like this glass out to kind of look a bit closer at the kind of the pearl inside it, and goes, well, could offer you for the ring, 90 gold.
90 gold.
Yeah, well, it looks a bit tarnished, you see. 90 gold.
Maybe it's the untrained eye, but it's not my first time in a marketplace, I'm afraid.
Persuasion?
15.
Alright, well, like 105.
Look, how much for all 3?
Right, let's see the others. And he kind of opens out his hand. Looks you over and goes, I'm not going to have a couple of guards going through these wares and spotting them, am I? Kind of,
I am a legitimate trader, I'll have you know.
yeah, well, I'm no fence. He kind of looks through and goes, well, I guess I can offer you 170 for the lot.
170?
Yes.
Did you not hit? I'm a legitimate trader.
Roll another.
Brethren.
Roll another persuasion.
Oh, that one's much better. 19.
175. Otherwise, I'm going to lose money.
I'll tell you what. Do me a good deal on some studded armour, and I'll do it 170.
Don't do leather armor here, but I can give you a word. I can give you the name of a good leathersmith.
Fair enough.
Cool. Right. And he kind of finds 175 gold in his in a few of his coin purses. He kind of hands over and goes, "Go to Brother Leathers.
Thank you very much.
They'll look after you. They'll try and find a kid's size."
I'm going to do my sneaking.
Cool. As you roll, as you do like a weird backflip on point basically, and then continue on. Because I'm getting weirded by the day, I swear.
Can't touch this.
What do you guys want to do as he's heading off to the
I'm still
leathers?
asleep.
You're still asleep?
Probably should be the some morning routines like cleaning up armor and everything.
You're kind of polishing it, cleaning your sword, making sure it's not kind of crappled up by the blood. That's fair enough. You make your way to Brother Leathers. It's this kind of fine work leather retailer, but they also sell leather armor as well. It's owned by a woman, and the stench of this is kind of pure leather. You can smell it. You can't really smell the kind of tanning process, so you know it's quite refined. You go in, little bell goes, and the woman comes going, "Oh, welcome.
Oh,
You're looking for sir?"
yes, I'd like to
Yeah.
trade in my old leather for some new.
Oh, good. So what sort of leather? Are you looking for nice fine clothes, or maybe a nice travelling clothes, perhaps, or a cloak, or?
No, I'm wearing my fine clothes, ready to go. I've got my leather with me.
Oh, are you looking for something a bit more sturdier, perhaps?
Yes, I'm looking for some studded leather.
All right. Okay. Well, let's have a look for you then. And she kind of goes towards the back of the shop, and you see this kind of a larger coat rack area, clothes rack of these kind of various types of leather armour. Some have got pauldrons on, and some have got like waist guards and things like that. Let me find my equipment. And she goes, leather armour, you want a bit more protection on you. And she goes, and she gets up to the bit, so you see these kind of ring studs in the leather, and she kind of pulls out the arm and goes, something better for you, yes?
Oh, yes.
Excellent. She kind of takes it off and she tries to message it on you. Maybe not. Keeps going smaller. Alright. I think that will suit you a bit better. This will cost you about 45 gold.
Of course. How much would you take for this old leather?
Just going to make an investigation. She goes, it's a bit worn. I would offer you 8 gold for it.
8 gold? I mean, it's quite a hard size to get. I don't think you'll agree. It's certainly worth more than 8.
Well, I don't know. I can make more of them than I could make one kind of human size. Well, no offence to the gentleman's height. 9 gold. 9 gold. It's a nice morning.
Fair enough. So that'll be...
That's 9 gold. Off the 45, that would be 36 gold.
36. Perfect. Thank you very much.
Right, you pass off 36, she takes in the compass. She helps you. The changing room's over there if you would like to change.
Oh no, I'm quite happy with this.
But I need your old one.
Oh, of course.
I wasn't expecting you to leave the store naked.
I'll go into the cloakroom.
Yep.
I'll change into my fine clothing.
Cool. Like a weird montage happens for a while as you try different leather armors, and you come out and she's like,
Do I get...
no. You come out and she's like, and then she comes out and she's like, yeah, I like this one. All of them are the same. Completely the same. It's just, once a montage.
I mean, now I can, go out through fields and feel fresh and lovely at all times.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
Proper montage style.
Cool. So I'm going to put the new leather in my bag, wear my fine clothing.
Yeah.
And then I would like to go sell my scimitar.
Cool. You can easily find several of the smiths around, and they offer you the base price, which I think is 10 gold for a scimitar.
Scimitar, I think it's
Scimitar?
25
gold. They'll offer it for you.
25 gold.
Kind of a luxury item. Anything that you guys, obviously this is taking some time. Obviously you're cleaning up.
Yeah, I'm having some breakfast. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. So elves don't actually have to sleep that long. They have to only meditate for 4 hours. So
but
you probably just sit you like the peace. You like just being on your own. And chilling. So you've probably gone downstairs and got a bit of food.
Reading a book.
It's like 4 copper worth of food for some kind of hard kind of meats and some vegetables and various other things. Bread and that cheese and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's safe to say that you all kind of regroup in the downstairs of the inn.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably about instead of being early morning, it's mid-morning now, so it's probably about 10:30.
Oh,
Yeah.
So brunch.
Second breakfast.
Yes.
So you finally decided to turn up.
Oh Oh yes, let's go for a stroll.
When we needed to go investigate this.
Well, I mean, we can't go on an empty stomach, because we're not savages.
Going for the walk though was a bit unnecessary, I believe.
Well, I had to stretch my legs after a long night's rest. I want to be at my finest. Also, should we go shopping before we head in?
What do you mean by shopping?
Well, to the shops.
For what?
I don't know, whatever you like, really. It's kind of the point of shopping.
I don't have much money until we get paid.
Surely you have some money.
I have some money needed to survive, but I do not have the luxury of splashing out.
Well, you must have 100 or 200 gold.
No, I do not.
No, how odd. Well, fair enough.
Was that all
okay,
just to flex on your money?
No, I assume that's what
Good old
everyone
merchant
does.
times.
Just where I come from, the merchants, that's a pittance. I've not got that much at the moment, really. I'm travelling, of course. Anyway, shall we, I suppose let's have some brunch, and then we can think about getting some lunch to take with us, and then we'll go.
We'll eat, and then we'll head to the baths.
Perfect. I'll go to the bar and order some brunch
Yeah,
and lunch to take.
Should we really be
4
eating
copper.
before we go in the swimming pool, though? I assume we're still going to go swimming.
Yeah, you get one of the kind of the leisure what are they called? Water guards.
We have to leave it an
Lifeguards. Lifeguards. Sorry, mate. You've been eating recently. You don't want anyone vomiting in the pool. The kid's already done that.
Yeah, we need to leave it.
I mean, you pointed at me and said lifeguards, but I said paddling pool.
I can see what. Okay, yeah.
It's a bath house. I don't think we'll need to be swimming.
Well, I mean,
I want the option.
Yeah. We'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Right. So you, Paddy and Gemma, you've ordered 4 copper worth of food. If you have not taken that off already.
Cool.
Do I need change?
Yes.
Yeah, I need change.
How much are you getting across, and I'll tell you the change.
One
gold.
silver.
A silver would be 6. You get 6 copper back,
Okay, cool.
and you're giving a gold, so you get 9 silver and 6 copper back. I have to think about that. Brain had died. It's a very small kind of
Yeah.
bound food. It's like snack food essentially.
How much do I get back, sorry?
9 silver, 6 copper.
Can I have that in coppers?
You get. That's a lot of coppers you're taking off my till.
Or just some more coppers?
She kind of sighs and goes, fine. She gives you 8 silver and 16 copper. Is that better?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Think about that then. Cool. So, you eat your brunch. It's a mixture of kind of cheeses and breads and kind of hard meat, cooked meat. And what are you going to do now? Going to go head to the bathhouse?
I am heading to the bathhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
With lunch.
We'll take it slowly though, just so that we can let our bellies go down before we go
You
swimming.
take a slow walk in the morning. You're
Brisk. Yeah.
Yeah, you're taking in the kind of the morning
Nice
air
scenery.
from the river. You know, obviously the city gates have been closed for a while, and everyone's a bit riled up. But you're making use of the quietness.
Yeah.
So you head northwest according to Tarina's directions. It's not long before you come across the bathhouse. The bathhouse is a 1-story stuccoed building with stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. 10-foot tall walls enclose a large courtyard outside the southeast corner of the building. The closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with images of smiling nymphs dancing and frolicking in the water.
I think we should scope this out. Let me have a quick look around before we charge in.
Well, we weren't just going to charge him blindly. So.
No, we're not.
I thought we was going swimming.
No.
It's just, let me take a quick look. I'm going to stealth round. So is there anyone about outside?
You see kind of an older, rotund gentleman entering the bathhouse, looking like he's a patron.
Okay, I'm going to sneak round to kind of on the corner side walls.
Okay, it's 10 foot high.
Yep, I'm going to climb.
Yeah. Roll a athletics to climb it.
I'm going to climb sneakily.
Roll stealth.
Stealth is 17.
Okay.
And then roll for my...
Climbing it.
What's that? Athletics.
Yeah, athletics.
13.
Okay. You make your way up this wall. It's find it very, very difficult. It takes your entire movement to get to the top, to the top, and you can peek over. We're saying you're on the east side of the building. You see 3 fountains and the main entrance to your right. As the courtyard is performing like an L, you two are on his left.
Anyone in there? Demon worship?
You see roughly 3 people looking like patrons kind of enjoying the bathhouse. Through the stained glass window, you can't really see him. You saw that rotund man go through into the main kind of bathhouse.
Cool, I'll get back around front. Yep, looks like a bathhouse.
Cool.
Yes, we'll go in and have a look about.
Cool. We're gonna go in.
Okay, so you enter the main courtyard. So the L-shaped courtyard features a trimmed lawn and a nicely manicured shrubbery. Alright. The yard is decorated with white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of a smiling nymph tipping a jug of water that spills into the circular stone basins. You walk your way round, so you walk back to your friends. You walk round, and you've got the entrance there as well. You enter.
Is there any? Is it a paid spa? Or is it just a walk-in?
You don't know.
Public bath. We don't know. Is there a reception-y type person?
Not you're standing in front of the door. I don't see.
Sorry. Open the door.
Cool. You open the door. You see 3 people using the baths. There are 3 areas, kind of 3 10 foot long, 5 foot wide bath areas where they're just sitting and relaxing, enjoying the water, basically. The walls of this 20 foot high pillared chamber are adorned with these frescoes of bathing royalty. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating a colourful pattern on the tiles of polished blue marble that cover the floor. 3 shallow sunken pools contain scintillating perfume-scented water. White marble benches bearing stacks of dry towels are situated near the pool, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass faucets, and they seem to can draw warm or cold water. And yeah, you can't you just see them sitting. You can't see any workers in here.
Kind of walk around like the perimeter of like the bath area.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking for anything like a hidden switch or just a lever.
You see 2 doors to 2 rooms. As you come through the main door, you've got these pillars. 1 bath, one bath, and 1 bath ahead. There's a room there, and there's a room there.
I'll go to the room on the right then.
Okay. So you've got there's a female human. She looks at you and she seems to look like a misuse, and she goes, "Oh, hello there. Are you looking for a massage, sir?"
No, I'm just having a quick look around.
What seems to be the trouble? This is a bathhouse. You're wearing a bit too much.
Let me handle this. We're from the Flaming Fist. Don't know if you've heard of us.
I'm aware. We don't want any trouble here, please.
Of course. We just need to look around and make sure everything's shipshape. No pun intended.
Of course. As you can see, there's not much to this little place. She kind of leans beside you and she goes, "Jabbaz," and an androgynous human masseuse comes out again as well from the other side. and he goes, sorry gentlemen, again, this is the bathhouse. Can I help you with anything?
Yes, we're just having a look around. We've had some strange reports from your... Is this your establishment?
No, this is not mine. This is owned by Duke Thalmara Van Thampur. Remember the name? That's been told by yourselves. I think Captain Zord told you about it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's owned by the very man. I'm just one of the misuses here. Any questions, I can obviously direct you to hopefully the answer.
So, I saw there's 2 buildings. Are they both massage huts, I assume?
Yeah, so this room here is one massage room, and you've got the massage room there, and then you've got the bathhouse here, yes.
Are there any other rooms?
You look around, and doesn't seem to be any...
If you don't mind, we just need to have a quick look around.
Oh, sure, but...
Perfect. I'm going to
okay.
start looking around.
Yep.
Official business, nothing to see here. I'm going to investigate the room, look for hidden things, entrances, doors, latches, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so indeed, you look around the kind of main pool area and
touch stuff as well, try things.
That's fine.
Not people, just touch stuff.
He goes, well, obviously this is owned by Duke Thamara, but it's actually run by Mortlock, her son.
Right.
As he kind of just talks to you. He seems quite, I shouldn't say he is androgynous, but they seem quite kind of concerned that obviously the Flaming Fist, from what they've been hearing, to be going around, because this is his livelihood basically. In the south massage room, we'll say, you see a massage table draped in clean towels, bottles of perfume stored under a table. Natural light enters through stained glass windows, and the at the bottom, and the massage room at the top is the exact same. If you want to have a proper look around, you need to make a perception check.
Can everyone do this?
It depends which room you want to choose it in. So,
I think
do
we'll...
you want to take one room each?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one room each.
Okay, so do you want to? You've got pool room, south massage, north massage.
I'll
Pick.
take the south massage. I got 2.
I'll take the pool room then.
North.
Okay, so 200 perception. In the south massage room, you kind of have a look around, you kind of move the table a bit, see nothing. Guy got the pool room, you got a 6. You kind of look around, you kind of knock an old man and he drops his towel and he's like, do you mind, sir? Do you mind?
No, I don't.
Weirdo.
Oh, in that case.
And Jenna.
Is it 11 plus
Perception.
what I've got on here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 16.
Oh boy. You find on the back wall, you find a loose kind of wall plating.
Awesome.
You kind of play with it a bit, and it swings inward when you push it, and a foul, sewer-like stench greets your nose. Behind the door, as you kind of slowly open it, a staircase descends 20 feet down. It's got smooth stone steps and brick walls, and 2 sputtering torches in wall sconces illuminate the staircase, but the dungeon below is dark.
That's
I
good.
don't. I think I found the
The
secret
2
room.
masseuses go, oh god, what's that smell?
Well, shouldn't you tell us, Mister? There are no other rooms here.
We
Smells
work
like
here.
corpses.
We've never seen this thing. We come in
Really?
once it's in the morning. We've barely been here a few hours.
We don't even know about it. There might be something they use at night.
Let's not be too hasty.
Honestly, you see kind of the woman get very, she turns green and goes to one of the pools and just vomits, and you've got the guy, the big rotund guy, goes, whoa, and kind of gets out of the pool and rolls out. The androgynous human goes, I'm going to open some windows.
Open some windows. We were never here, and we're gonna go deal with this for you.
Thank you. Okay, you descend 20 feet down into the
Light
cellar area.
torch.
You take one of the torches off the sconces.
I can take one of those, yeah.
You've got two of them.
Saves me wasting one of
Who's
mine.
going to pick the other one up?
I'll go for the other torch.
I think you've got. Do you not have dark
Ev-
visions now?
She's got dark vision. And
Yeah, cool.
have
Then
you
I
got dark
do.
vision?
Doubt it.
You probably want the torch then.
Yeah, I hand the
They
torch
can
to.
see me.
I hand the torch to
I'm
you.
being sneaky.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you're probably being
Fine.
sneaky, but you need to be able to be seen as. You need to be
That's
able to see
fine,
as
but
well.
What I'll do is I'll go at the back. That way I have the torch lit, and then.
My torch theory.
It's fine. I'll stand at the back and light the way. You've got this light emanating about.
It's like when you move
know.
into a new flat and you've not got a bedside table yet, so the lamp's on the floor.
Yeah.
Ambient.
Yeah, ambient light. Yeah. Okay, you make your way down 20 feet.
Can I have that in halfling feet?
Okay, yeah, it's 40 feet. Righty ho. So you find the room, the kind of the corridors are hewn from limestone and completely unlit, completely dark. 5 foot wide and 8 foot high ceilings. And they're often braced. You see these wooden beams kind of coming under it. Okay. It says welcome to the dungeon, and now I've got welcome to the jungle in my head.
Dungeon. We got
Like a fun and games.
Alright.
Dice, anyone?
Right. Okay. So you come down and you enter 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. A 40 by 15 foot room. There is the corridor continues on straight ahead of you, but there is a gap on the right hand side that leads into a smaller room.
Is the other tunnels lit?
No.
Bugger.
So you've got the silent
Is it
closed
clear
up,
where
and
the
you've got
smell's
side
coming
room.
from, or is it just generally the room?
The entire place stinks. You can't follow your nose very
Okay.
easily.
So can I just get the description again? So it just carries on, and there's a side path.
Yeah,
So-
it continues on, obviously almost parallel to in the room, 15 foot across, and then there is another door 5 foot away from the furthest edge. That is
I'm going to go listen at the door.
there.
Do you want-
No doors, all archways.
I won't listen at the door. I'll go to the archway and kind of poke my torch in, try and light it up a bit, see if there's anything I can see from here.
Okay, you continue down and you step into 2 feet of foul-smelling water.
Shit.
Oh, so it just goes. Oh, in the room.
In the room, so there's 2 feet of complete water.
So
How
I
tall are
step
you?
off.
How tall are you?
I step off and.
You're 3 foot something.
2 for 11.
No.
2 foot 11. So you're like, guys.
3 foot.
You're 3 foot. Okay, so
It's
you're
written down as 2 for 11.
okay. So
I'm very adamant about being 3 foot.
so you are 2/3 water right now. So like this. I'm not gonna lie, it fucking stinks, and it looks like sewer water.
You've just disturbed it.
And you see the ripples kind of just continue on.
It's only going to get worse from here now.
If I take a step, does it get deeper?
On the plus side,
No.
I like glad you wore your good clothes.
I'm going to go towards one of the archways. Are they sunken down as well? Do they go back up to a normal height?
Nope. The water is 2 foot. 2 foot high. It's basically you're standing on its floor. It's filled up with shitty sewer water.
Nice.
Does it say?
Can
You see where it's come from.
You can't see where it's come from around here. You go into the small room, however, and you can see that the water's kind of coming through a crack in the limestone of the back wall.
Okay.
We bust down the wall.
Is there anything else in that room?
No, because we busted down.
Make a perception check. walls are limestone.
That'd be a no.
What's the number?
Come on, brain.
Perception.
That one. 2.
2. All that for... I should give you more test tubes next time.
That's good for the number.
You kind of have a look and go, nope, nothing here.
I'm going. No, nothing here.
Yep, you don't see anything in that smaller room. Just a load of murky water.
No, just
It makes it difficult terrain, so any walking in here is going to cost double your movement, basically.
Okay.
Uh,
I like that you have to specify that. 'Cause that means it's relevant in some form or another.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
well,
I think we've done our job. Clearly no one here.
we're not done until we've cleared it properly.
Uh,
So I'm gonna wade through.
cool, you wade through, you past Rufus, and you have a look. Perception check.
Oh, okay. 4.
told you there's nothing in it.
Yep, nothing here.
I'm very experienced.
Look, stop touching my leg.
Let's move on, shall
Stop trying to hump it. God damn it.
I feel like I should do a double check.
You realise the incompetency of your fellow comrades. Roll d20 and your perception,
It's hard
Mrs.
not
Ranger.
to see.
Joe says the fucking day again.
It's hard to see.
we? Look,
I'm
there's nothing in here.
19.
Mrs. Darkvision, and she goes,
Nothing in here.
you kind of come up and you go, and you realise that a part of the wall doesn't 100% sync up with it.
Okay.
And you realise it's a similar design to the secret door you saw upstairs.
Okay, so I'm going to push that wall.
Cool. Pushes open easily.
So we're agreeing now you're the eyes.
You open it into another flooded room, and the smell of rotting flesh hits your nose even stronger now.
Okay.
What do you do? It's still crappy water up 2 feet.
How big's the room?
As you enter the room, there's like a 10-foot area, and it goes off into another archway, into another room that you can actually probably turn over and see, and you see floating face down in the middle of the room, in the flooded room, is a bloated corpse of a shirtless male human with knife wounds in his back.
Go and have a look at him then.
Wait.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Hit it in the head first.
Okay, cool. Hit it in the head first.
Just
to make
double tap it.
Make sure it's dead.
Cool. You
Wait,
Bring up
wait.
your sword.
I'm gonna move back. Okay,
What am I doing?
What are you gonna do?
I just moved back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bring it up and just
I
quick
bravely moved
stab
back.
to the head.
Okay, stab to the head.
Roll a hit.
Splash.
Get advantage because it's technically prone. Prone and floating.
So you get to roll it twice, so...
And take the highest.
15.
So you've got 15, roll it again, see if you get any higher.
4.
No,
So
so you take
15.
Take the 15. Definitely hits. You bring down your long sword and cut off its head.
And is there much splashback?
There's
Everyone hates
some
splash.
water goes up and sprays the wall, sprays you a bit,
Okay, cool.
probably
So
sprays a
I'm
few
pretty
other people
smelly
with
now.
the clothes.
Okay.
and smelly water is everywhere.
Digging it.
You see that there's as you came through the door, 15 foot across the room from you is another room, and it seems to be flooded as well, and there seems to be large kind of pillars in this room, and a strange stone kind of table that you can't really see.
Oh
Try
god!
and roll over the corpse that was floating face down.
Yep.
Does see if he's any symbols, noticeable things on him.
So he's shirtless.
Mm-hmm.
You
Any like
make
insignia?
a medicine check on him.
15.
You judge that he's been dead for 2 days.
Cool. Any insignia or anything on him?
No, you don't. I would say you see nothing.
Cool.
You'll see nothing.
Been down here about 2 days. So I kind of shove the corpse away.
Cool.
Okay, stop disturbing the water!
Both parts of his corpse away.
I can't take the bow waves. I'm going to scramble into the other room and clamber onto the table.
Cool. You enter the room and quickly realise
It's a trap. It's a trap.
So, 3 wooden beams brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with entrails in the northeast corner. Hanging on the wall above the altar is a 3-foot tall steel mask cut in the form of a frowning human skull. Roll religion.
11.
You notice that the mask represents the visage of Baal, one of the 3 gods of death that have been, well, the cultists have been a bit crazy about.
So is the table just covered in viscera?
It looks like an offering.
Bugger. Any other things I can stand on?
Not really.
Bugger.
So it's either viscera or water. And you see a door heading south.
I'm going to do a search in here.
Yep, investigation.
Not a very good search though. 9.
Okay. You see
A door.
you see the door and you just spot the mask. The large 3-foot tall steel mask. Same size as you.
Exactly the same size.
Exactly the same size.
It looks a bit bigger.
No. It's exactly the same as me. Must have been built by my brethren. Not my brethren. Okay, I'm not a Baal cultist. Got the wrong
What do you 2 do?
end of the pony.
Gemma, let's go to you.
Go through the door.
So you follow him into the altar and you follow around into the next room, heading south. You see this.
I'll just follow suit.
So the back wall of this dry alcove. Yeah, dry alcove is hung with a 5-foot wide, 7-foot tall tapestry. It depicts a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th figure who is screaming. Do an investigation check.
16. Is it just Oh yeah, okay, so 16.
Okay. You notice there is a patch of yellow mould growing around its edges. A 5-foot square patch.
Can I peel it?
Peel it.
Yeah. Or poke it?
Okay. You go and poke the kind of the Dungeons Master Guide. Should be the. There you go. I think Guy probably knows what this is.
Oh no.
Well, I'm glad I'm at the rear.
Chapter 5.
At least it's not black pudding. No, that's all I'm saying. At least it's not black pudding.
Yeah, you've not had the best time with black puddings, have you?
So it's a black slime. All black pudding is a black slime. If you hit it with a bladed weapon or shock it with lightning, it separates
Into 2 small ones.
into 2 smaller black puddings. And if you do the same thing again, it separates again. So when I first saw it as a wizard, I went, you know what, I've got this. Did my Emperor Palpatine moment, ran up and shot lightning at it. And then it separated. Next time later, one falls on my face. I was on the floor after that, with the black pudding melting my face.
Yeah, it wasn't the best day for you, was it?
Bravely melting your face.
I'm trying to find yellow mold. Oh, yellow mold. Alright. If touched. Alright, okay.
Oh.
The mold ejects a cloud of spores and fills a 10-foot cube around itself. So, 10 foot, 5 foot out. You need to make a constitution saving throw.
What does that mean?
So you roll
so
d20.
Roll d20.
And then you've got the number here for your constitution, which will be...
Constitution 1.
So add 1 to that.
What's that? 11. No. Yeah, no, 11. Fuck.
Okay. You're going to take quite a bit of damage. So you're going to take 2 of these big bad boys.
Never touched the yellow slime.
Take 13
That's alright.
That's...
points of poison damage, and you become poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Now, While poisoned in this way, you will take more poison damage at the start of each of your turns. The creature can obviously you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. So, ending effect on yourself. So you need to pass it again, and if you fail, I roll.
Well, sorry,
So you need to roll a Constitution saving throw. If you fail, I roll more damage, and if you fail again, I roll more damage. And we're gonna keep going until you pass it, because we're just freely going through this dungeon. So roll another Constitution saving throw. And you want a high number.
Right. Well, that's a 3.
Oh dear. You take 2 points of more poison damage.
Okay. Cool.
Roll it again.
It's a 5.
Take luckily 1 point of poison damage.
No, I've got. Yeah.
Anything you guys can do?
No.
As you see start to heave.
So it was poison she inhaled, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I can't even make her try and regurgitate it through medicine or anything. Fuck.
Unless I can use my burglar's pack to steal it out of her. Hang on in there, buddy.
Okay. Cool. I'll take that under advisement.
Another one.
Four.
I'm rolling like shit, so you're lucky. 2 points of poisoning damage.
2.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
How are you looking?
Oh, I'm down to 3. I'm surprised. Yeah.
Okay. Attempt a medicine check to do something.
It's going to be a high check. Go on.
Fucking a 17.
You grab some of the water from the ground and into her face. And you cover her mouth and cover her nose, forcing you to swallow this crappy water.
Nice.
You're no longer poisoned.
Okay, cool.
Fetid.
So you're no longer taking damage, but you're going to I'm going to give you an illness from this water. Maybe
Okay.
cholera.
Cholera. Okay, where do I write that shit?
Don't worry about that. I will find something in DM's guide. I'm sure Adam. If you're watching, let me know if you can find a good one. But yeah, you feel.
I'll put +1 disease.
Yeah, +1 disease.
Well, that's the highest disease score yet. So.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but you looked like you were dying.
No, that's alright. That's alright. Yeah, no, I was definitely dying.
You.
And I have +1 disease now.
Turning to the east,
Don't touch
you
yellow
see
things.
a set of stairs go up slightly out of the water and up to another to a room.
Oh, wonderful. I'll scurry onto the stairs.
Stay at the back,
Okay.
just so you don't get hit.
Yeah. No.
So
yeah.
abuse the fact that you've got a ranged weapon a lot more, and
I
then
will.
hopefully we'll survive any conflict.
Right. You enter. Oh, poor Jam. You enter this chamber. It's empty, but not bereft of decor. Carved into each of its 3 doors is a full-figure depiction of one of the dead 3. Roll a religion check, and everybody. Everybody.
So is one of the doors we've come
16.
through?
10.
8.
Cool. You two recognise all the figures quite easily. You go
Okay.
Bang, bang, bang. Baal, the other one, and Merkel. The east door bears a carving of Bane, the lawful evil god of tyranny, who is depicted as a tall, armoured man wearing a bucket helm. His right gauntlet is painted black and clutches a set of shackles. The north door, looking to look like it's going back towards the way you came, bears the carving of Baal, the chaotic evil god of murder. He's depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long curved blades where his hands should be. And then the south door bears a carving of Merkel, the neutral evil lord of bones. He's portrayed as a cloaked figure whose face is hidden under a cowl, and in his skeletal hands he clutches a screaming human skull, like death, basically. Yeah.
Cool.
So we came through the Val door.
No. You came through no door. You see the Bane door in front of you. Baal looks to go north back the way you came, and then you've got Merkel going south.
Right. They're doors, not.
Doors.
I'll go to the main door
Okay.
and try to open it. If you say deck save, I'm going to be upset. Like Achilles heel in the other game.
That's my jam.
So you're going to go to the east door.
Yes, the main door. Burn.
You
Score.
open the door. And you see it open into a very long corridor. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 45, 50 feet long, and it looks like it descends back into water.
So before it, like, while it's still got the actual, like, stone pavement and everything, I'm just going to try and do a tracking check, if that's right, to see if people have been passing through.
Roll...
It'll be survival.
Yeah, survival.
Ooh! That is...
Yes.
22.
People have been going this way. But you can probably get that around most of the place. You also see people going south, people going north. No, and not many people going back the way you came.
Okay.
So this is basically the main
But it's
dial
one of those things
of
of,
the
like,
area.
is it normal boot prints or is it, like, possible monstrosity
Boot
prints and that kind of thing? It's just so, is there more than just humans or humanoids coming this way?
You just see boot prints.
Cool. It's just humanoids. That's fine. Alright. I'll keep going then.
I'll follow behind at a cautious.
I'll follow them.
Okay. Can you make a perception check?
8. Oh, do I have to add this?
Yeah, add your thing to it.
Oh, so 13.
Okay. You recognise that you're going further into the dungeon. So you're going to through the east door.
Yes, the main door.
Okay.
That's
Boom.
like.
Okay, and you I'm trying to work what. Okay, and you descend back into 2 feet of water. So can you describe your entrance, please? So you're at the front.
I'll
with
be at the front.
The torch.
With the torch.
You're the torch, and you're behind. Okay. As you come round the corner, the eastern part of this room is unlit, flooded and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches and sconces that flank the stone altar. Shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate armour missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it. They turn to you with the sound of your stepping through water and noticing the light, and they will attack.
Fuck.
Next week.
Dun, dun,
So,
dun,
dun, dun, dun.
Does this count as a long rest?
Nice try. But you can make use of that bow and arrow, I think. Yes. Thank you for tuning in to our first session of Descent into Avernus. So if you've enjoyed it, please make sure you've liked our video on YouTube.
Yes, you keep written down 21.
Oh,
which was your
okay.
max health, so you can
So that I
when you
can
heal
go
that-
back to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
You
Yeah,
can
that's
do
a
like
good
an
idea.
exit
Thank
jingle.
you.
Yeah.
Exit jingle. Oh, I can't think of it. Can you think of an exit jingle? Can you sum up our...
next time.
I was thinking like summing up the session.
I don't know.
Bum 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 bum. Might be fucked. But yeah, so make sure you tune in for the next session of Descent into Avernus. That'll be next week. So it's every other Tuesday, EO Tuesday, at 7:30. Next week we'll just be with Ragtag Bunch. So make sure you tuned into that as well and give it a watch. Any plugs? No. All right. Well, we will see you all next week then.
Not next week.
The week after.
Next week
next week for this team.
for this team. Otherwise, come see us on
We'll
Ragtag
come up
Bunch
with a name
next week.
for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you need to come up with a name for your team. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put that on the thing. Right. We'll come up with that next week then. See you all then. Bye bye.
Bye.